Okay, story time. All right, it's finally here. Gentlemen, it's finally here. All right. 1 second. Gotta adjust the volume in my head. It's too noisy in my head, but it's a special occasion. Hello. Checking a few things here. Volume looks good. All right, all right. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Happy day of the week that ends in Y and starts with a T. There's only 2 of them. And if you pick the wrong one, you have to leave. It's here. It's finally here. Unbreakable Sphere. This will be fun. I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. I was really excited. Especially with all the changes and stuff. But in the meantime, hope everyone's doing alright. Apologies for the slightly late stream. I had a really important meeting that was at 4:30 to 5, so like I got out just as like my normal straight Thursday would go. So I was like, kind of have to like take care of this. But I'm glad it went well, right? Like I think it was worth it. I think it went well. It went all right for what it was needed to do. It did what it needed to do, and that's all that matters. And then a lot of people in the office today. It was nice to catch up with one of my teams. They were there for a party. Fortunately, they were full. Otherwise, and I also had other plans. But there'll be other ways. There'll be a time. There will be always another party to go to. So I'll definitely look forward to that. But yeah, came home. Had to download it. 5 gigs of data. That's a lot of data. There's a lot of this thing's just chock full of, this baby's just chock full of content. Slaps it. Although you gotta be careful because with NIKKE, there's like a 70% chance you hit someone's rear end and then they get mad at you. You know, something like that. But, yeah, hopefully we're doing all right. This will be the last full week for a little bit, for at least a couple weeks, because next week, on Friday, I got a plane to catch because I'm going to New Zealand for a couple weeks. First time. Never been. Don't know what to expect. I do know there's been a lot more paperwork than expected. So I needed to get a NETSA, which is basically your visa to visit the country. I need to get my permit for driver's permit, my international permit. I have a driver's license in Japan. But in order for me to go out and rent a car elsewhere, I need to get a permit, and that's okay. The process should be, knocks on wood, hopefully painless. We'll see. Define painless when it comes to Japan. It depends, right? But if you speak a little Japanese, you got all the things. It works pretty smoothly. So hopefully, I was supposed to get it last week, but apparently I need my passport. I'm like, why do you need my passport? It feels weird. Regardless, should be able to just get across what we need to do. What was I gonna say? What was I going to say else? I don't think I have anything else. I think I just want to kind of get into it. there's a lot of stuff here. So like, there's costumes and there's season passes and there's a whole bunch of stuff. But the first thing, to get back to it, one of the very first things we got was this. 20.5 anniversary party. And who should be in it? One of the new characters, Mori! A NIKKE from Miss Silas's incubator squad. With no outstanding abilities, she was part of a mass-produced NIKKE squad, but was later expelled to the incubator squad as a disciplinary action. She does not trust those around her, and keeps all kinds of survival items in her bag. I want to know the need of the survival item for that cute keychain. A special squad created for NIKKEs with potential that has yet to be developed. It gathers those who have failed to produce results, despite being assigned to a squad, as those who cause incidents leading to their expulsion. While it is a squad, there's no size limit, so it's essentially a standby room. Oh, Mori. Oh, Mori. I remember after watching the reaction, like, I thought you were nice, but now I'm kind of rooting for you, girl. Not to put too fine a personal point on it, but that sounds like me with special ed and stuff like that. It's like they put her in the special kids room in the corner of the school, or I don't know the exact phrase or mechanism for it, but with kids, sometimes with kids, what they do is they have, for teachers, there's like, if you get disciplined, they put you in some like controlled environment where you're still paid because you're part of a union, but you can't necessarily treat, so we'll see what happens. But either way, now I'm rooting for Mori. This is a pro Mori squad.
Stay out of my hair, and I'll do the same for you.
All right, Mori. Fair enough. So does that mean, is this suggesting I get both Mori and these? Is that a chocolate bar, or is it a? I guess it's a chocolate bar, but it looked like a freaking. It looked like no. Sorry, I'm checking a friend Mike today. Just texting my friend, sorry. Sorry. I had to reply real quick. All right, I guess let's get our chocolate bar, let's get our tickets, and maybe Mori? All right, welcome aboard! Hello, Mori. Yokoso.
I'm Mori, a member of the incubator squad. Call me if you need me to do anything.
All right. Well, not only a member, the member of the incubator squad. Also, again, I want to know what's the utilitarian purpose for this guy. Is he like a scout? Is he like your radar? 10 tickets and Mori. Well, very generous. Thank you. Off to a good start. And then I saw this. Well, I saw that. We'll get to that. This is also what I saw. 5x5 supply. What is this? What? Shifty, what is this? I have these tickets. Take this opportunity to test your luck and aim for a windfall. Gotcha curtsy. More gotcha. More gotcha. More gotcha. So I think it's like, do I get to pick? Do I get to pick where I do it, Shifty? Oh. Oh, it's like this. It's like a bingo board, I guess. Do I get 3 in a row? Like, how many lines do I have to complete? Interesting. Interesting. I'll have to see what this is. Supply missions. Oh, it's more gotcha ticket. Oh, it's a job of preserves. Got it. I have 130. Dear God, I have 130 NIKKEs. Someone send help. I play this game too much. That's a lot of NIKKEs. All right. Did I have a sticker or something? This kills my OCD every time. It's like, you got a new sticker. Wow, I so don't care. But thank you. Road to Villain? What is Road to Villain? Well, it's got Drake's. I mean, that makes sense. That checks out so far. Oh, the anniversary pass. This is going to be one of those instances where I think NIKKE is going to get me with the season pass again. Because, goddamn. Hi, Grave. Halcyon Days collection.
This fabric isn't very form-fitting. It might be uncomfortable to move around in.
Was it Is it less comfortable than what you were wearing before? Because weren't you wearing like a giant like singlet? I thought you were. I have to check her stuff again now. Anyway, I love the bag's very cute. The bag's a nice touch. I gotta say, like, I said this at the event that they showed off on Friday. I feel like they were going for that same motif with like the idol and her bodyguard in ZZZ. I think Grave fits that motif quite nicely with Cindy. So, plus I just like the character. Who doesn't love a hot girl in a pinstripe suit, man? Come on, I'm not the only one. Raise your hand. Who amongst us has not thought about this? You know. All right, I'm avoiding it, but I don't know if I can avoid it. What's in the costume? Gotcha. Hi, Little Mermaid. That is a very cute design, not gonna lie. I just like the colors on it, really. The purples and the coral, the neons about it. I feel like this could be just as... I feel like this fits both ways, two ways, with like the aesthetic of like a cyberpunk city and just the coral undergrief or something. But hi Siren. We're gonna talk to you in a minute here. Just taking a look at it. That is so... I'm looking on the edges of the bubble and I can see like all the translucent like color stuff there. That's really neat. And then we got... well, we got like the asymmetry. Like, that's what it's called, right? I'm not an artist, but it's called asymmetry, where you got one clothed leg versus one very, very exposed leg. The hair's everywhere, but I think it works pretty well. Yeah. This is great. Does she have like a I guess that's the side of the dress? Because I'm like, what this part, like, I know you can't see my mouse, but I'm looking like where the big blue spot at the top of the bubble is, down the right. It looks like a dolphin or something. Like, is that coming from her? It looks like it's connected to the dress.
I hope that one day I can show this place to everyone. My own space.
It looks great. And then I guess we'll get to know. I looked straight at her chest, but like, to be fair, there's a giant bubble there. It's like almost like highlighting it. I'm like, I'm only human, you know. It's like, you're gonna do that to me, I'm gonna look. So as we learn, like, she like can control like the liquid metal. So it's a liquid metal. She's like T-1000. Like we learned from the Mudfish story. It's kind of like liquid metal that she can manipulate, which is kind of a cool weapon when you think about it. Anyway, excellent. Well, here's where I don't get it. Like, what is it again? Like, yeah, use this. This is why I don't like this very much. User regard special boards will start appearing after a specific number. Will be available from draw 5. So basically, you have to draw 5 times at a minimal for this to show up. But even then, it's like really, really, really like zero, like half of a percentage point. No, it's not even. It's 5 1/1000ths of a percent. Tens, 500s, yeah. So basically, you're gonna get super duper lucky to get that on first try. And the only way I've been able to get it personally is by giving them the full like mon. I'm dropping the mon. Give me the costume. But, and you know what? I hate to say it, but like, it works. Are any free tickets in the shop today? All right, we get a free 6. I do appreciate that at least they do that. Like, give me a free 6 and it cuts it. But like, I still usually having to drop like a mon to get this, and I'm not gonna do that on stream, but probably will get this offline. That's assuming to get Siren though, which I will. You don't know. Hi, Yon.
Come and make a fortune.
Define fortune, Yon. I mean, I guess 30 boxes of money would count as a fortune to some people. All right. Now, watch me get a blue.
Hope you get a lot of mileage out
Told
of
ya.
it.
Some people are like, you're just trying to reverse psychology of games. Like, game's too smart for that. There's no reverse psychology in that. So, can I get to draw 3? Can I get to draw 4 or draw 5
We're
on
offering
this?
right discounts.
If I could get to draw 5, that'd be great. But I don't know. That's 4. So I'm guessing the next one will be 4 tickets, 4 lotuses.
We're offering great discounts. Don't miss them.
You know it. Yeah, 4. That was draw... That's draw 4. Okay. So now it's draw 5. So now... Oh, okay, yeah. So now she gets to nearly her percentage point. I'll definitely have to look at this later. All right, well, we did some gotcha. That was a warm-up, right? You know, we gotta warm up the gotcha muscles, right? Gotta get...
Build you everything you
We
need.
gotta warm ourselves up before we get to the big stuff.
Thank you.
That's not the General Shop song I know.
Come again if you need anything.
I guess they changed it up.
Hope you put it to good use.
It's got a good bop to it. I'll give it that.
Looks like we've got company.
Just in time, dear client.
It's got a good
Have
bop.
fun shopping.
And I can dance to it.
Thank you for coming.
Don't you want to dance, Ruby?
You can take your time, Commander.
I'm glad I have mileage tickets just in case I get screwed over, because at least I can then pick up Siren that way. Hi, Bolt. Nothing new? All right. Keep being a dog. All right. Event is just going to point me to Sphere, yeah, because we hit all the other ones. Re-recruit once a day. We'll do that. Okay, I got to know. What is the road to villain? Oh, it's another season pass thing? Or is it just a checkout thing? This is good. Is this just another, like, thing I could do for points? It feels like it comes off like a little bit... Is this like a day-by-day thing? Interesting. Apparently, I've been doing pretty well so far. What's the, you get Drake at level 20, which is kind of cool. The road to villainy. How far does this go? How deep? Wow. Some of the, I was glossing over it. You know what? I gotta admit, some of this looks pretty good. So you just keep they just keep going. Interesting. So the max is 99, it looks like. So this is, I don't know how it's gonna be. How long does this go? Event end when informed separately. Oh, okay. So this is definitely something they want you to pick up. And then your reward at 20, 40, and 60 is 3 copies of Drake. So you can create, for me, I could just fully cap her out. That's cool. I ain't gonna hate on that. I'm okay with that. So basically, you can get another SSR with Drake. Drake's pretty good, right? I like to think like she's at least used in like either PvP or the tower, I think. I'll have to check that out again. All right. We already got some new NIKKEs. Everybody, settle in. We have a new joiner. Please welcome Mori. Hi, Mori. We're gonna get you some more gear later. Don't worry. Here's your tote bag. Here's your complimentary shirt. Welcome to the team. Please complete the onboarding process. It'll take about a week. You got to go through 50 different hours of training videos. All right. My brain shut off for a minute. Tends to happen when I have red in my face. Don't worry, me, Big Lurk. Hi, Soup. Thanks for the lurk, buddy. Hope you're doing well. And best of luck when you pull. What was I doing? Other than staring at red? Because, god damn, she's gorgeous. Anyway, right. I'm getting all the freebie stuff out of the way, because then we can dive right into the story event. And I want to get right into that. I wonder why it's so different lately. Another remix. Oh. Was that Mecha Shifty? Look at all my NIKKEs.
Dispatching now.
This is crazy, man. Well, I'm glad it was worth the. It definitely feels like it was worth the wait so far. How close am I to another level? I'm 700 away. Actually, I should have enough because of all the freebies I got today. Yeah, that puts us over. So we're not 300. We're 301, baby. What is this? Wait, when did I get that many code manuals? Shit. You know what that means? I can go and level up Crown. Do I do it now? Might as well. Well, it's still fresh in my mind. Sorry for any clippiness, by the way. I was loading it up this morning today, and like I think on my PC, either something's running in the background that I'm not aware of, or like something's going on. Either way, not cool. This should be enough for the last kingdom. 125. I need 125 of these babies. Give them to me. I receive the manual. And with that, Her Majesty's fully booked. The only thing I need is get her some decent arm gear, but there you go, Your Majesty. I'm glad that that's over with. 91,000. Red is nearly 6 figures. Wow. Wow. We've come far. So now that all three, I think all of you, actually, am I right? All 5 of you are maxed out.
I'm so elite.
You are. Well, you know what that means. Now I can start working on like leader and like helm, because treasure helm might be something I want to work on for sure. Treasure helm would be good. The only thing left for you guys are just the dolls. Blanc is maxed out too. I think it might be time to start thinking about who to develop next and what kind of squad I want to do. But at least we got a solid meta up here. That's great. Excellent. Excellent! Apparently I did something for the mission. Okay, cool. All right. Should we recruit? Should we do a little bit of a pull? Should I do a little bit of a pull? Well, I suppose I should. What did I... God, this game speaks to the ADD in me a little bit. All right. Let's do some pulling. Because, baby, they're being generous. Hello, Siren, or should I say, the Little Mermaid. One of the second-generation Grimm's models developed as successors to the Goddess Squad. Due to her long name, people around her usually call her Siren. Her whereabouts have been unknown since the first Rapture invasion. I know she is. She's in pain. She's in pain. She needs our help. She's a pilgrim, and the old tales. The second-generation Grimm's model, NIKKE, is created with specifications that surpass those of the first generation, known as the Goddess Squad. However, for reasons which remain unclear, they have yet to be officially deployed into battle. Gee, I wonder why. Wonder what could have happened. The fact that they have a burst 1, 2, and 3 makes me think like there's got to be a squad that like maybe synergizes with all 3 of them. Maybe they built to synergize off each other. But anyway, Little Mermaid, or Sina, as we learned from the trailer, is voiced by the talented Monique Thomas.
Oh, right. I can't speak normally.
You can. Yes, you can, Siren. There was something about, like, her explanation about, like, how hard it is to play a character that has been told not to speak, but has to emote through noises alone. Pretty interesting stuff, I imagine. I wonder what, as a voice actor, if that people like that. Like, if you're a voice actor, you relish the challenge. You're like, I'd rather have someone with lines because, you know, it's more fun to actually speak. I wonder. Either way, interesting. Bubble order. Affects all allies. So she's a support. Affects all allies. Activates when full burst. Focus fire continuously. Affects all allies. Cooldown of burst skills. Activates when entering full burst. 4% attack damage. Activates when total ammo consumed by ally reaches 400. Fills burst gauge. Oh, really? As in, like, the group burst gauge or her own? No, it's got to be hers. That's got to be the group. There's only one burst gauge in the game. So this kind of works where, like, she can speed up the burst. She can help you burst faster with that. And, yeah, so basically everything about Bubble Order is about faster, 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 it looks like. With a small attack boost at the end of the burst. Full burst. Activates when the enemy appears, affects the target. For these ones that say cooldown burst skill, I also wonder if that means like for everybody or just for the individual NIKKE. Basically, it will make her faster, but she also has a buff there that makes the gauge go up faster. Activates when the enemy appears, affects the target, damage taken. She's got a dot. Bubble, damage taken, 5% continuously. Activates after landing 50 attacks, affects the target if the target is in bubble status. Explosive, damage taken 5.5%, continuously stuns for 3 seconds, removes the bubble. Activates 1 second only during full burst. Activates every 1 second only during full burst. Affects random enemies. Attacks sequentially 4 times. Huh, okay. Activates each time ammo, so when you fire 500 bullets, Bubble Barrage deals 85 final attack as damage. Attacks sequentially for 10 times. Attacks sequentially. Does that mean like if there's like left to right or up to down? I wonder what they mean by that. Still, basically, I think I mentioned this during the reveal trailer thing as well. It's like, so she's got a dot. I don't know of many NIKKEs that have a dot per se, but fascinating to see. And then the SIRENS song. Affects all allies, so there's an attack boost for everybody. Reloads 33, a third of their magazine, and then she gives herself a boost, about double the attack, give or take. Okay. 20 seconds, 20-second cooldown. All right. Well, I hope it can get you, Siren. She's coming home. All right. We got 40 express tickets. We got the social thing, but I think let's see if we can get all our luck in, and let's get her to come home. All right. Well, first of all, we got a free recruit. Might as well use it on the special banner. There's something loading on my Windows PC in the background I'm not aware of, and I don't like it because I feel like something's happening. I hope it doesn't. I hope it's not a sign of my computer dying.
I'll be part of your platoon from here on out.
Hi, Delta. I hope it doesn't mean anything with like my thing going down. Nope, doesn't look like it. Available after 20 times, as in like recruit 20. So does that count? I guess no. I guess it affects mileage, because if that had counted, it would say 19. All right. Well, here we go. Here we go. Pull 1. Our first catch of the day. Sorry for any lag on my...
Soldier FA, awaiting...
I may be an...
Alright. Next pull. Just playing patience. You see? It's just that easy. Let's see. It's not guaranteed.
Nicely done.
Please.
Nope. She's a pilgrim. Because she's a pilgrim. But who did we get?
Come to our store if you need anything. We have everything except for what we don't have.
So that's not everything, Jan. You lied to me. I'm on to you. It's okay. I'm not going to complain about Jan. I kind of like her, actually. Obtain obtainable rewards 1. There's another... Holy shit. Man, they're really going hog with this. And I like the fact that it's those kits, because goddamn, I felt like they were a drip feed. The fact that they're giving them out for this event is very generous and very nice. Maybe I can actually finish Treasure Helm then. I can get my first favorite item. No bueno. So we have one more ticket. We have another more set of ticks. I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of tickets during the event as well. And I have 2 regular pulls. I can just, so we got 3 pulls, including this one. All right. Come on, Siren. Hear my siren's call. Ah! Imagine if that worked. Like I had pulled down and it would have been like, that's the one. And you would all would have laughed and laughed. All right. There's a bit of a lag there when I pull it down. All right, one more. All right. Well, I was talking on Discord with Golden and Seizo and everything earlier. They weren't having much luck either. Still, let's find out. I believe. I believe. I do not believe anymore. Oh, well. All right, well, we'll get plenty of chances for Siren, so it's no big deal. We can play the long... You see, look at that. Conduct Little Mermaid. You get 10 free pulls for doing another 40, so we'll get another 40. We'll get another shot. Wow, look at that. Holy shit. So basically, they just want you to go... They want you to go ham. Holy shit, they're giving you, like... This is part of... I guess this is part of it, right? Like, do it this many times. That's 50. 70 pulls near the end, and then 80, 90, 100. 100 pulls on the recruitment benefits. But I got quite a lift now to do. I got to... Oh, but you got to do 40 times. Oh, you get these... Oh, it's steps, so it's 40, 40, 40, 40, 70, 70, 80, 80, 100. They want you to do it that many times? That's a lot. Maybe I'm misreading that, but like if it's like every 40 times, interesting. Worst case scenario, I got enough gold tickets to grab her. All right, well. I got nothing better to do with my Thursday night, so let's see. I would have kind of... Why couldn't I have gotten that, like, last pull game? You know what?
Leave it to me.
The gotcha giveth and the gotcha taketh.
This shot will make you
Nice to meet
It's not even a guarantee it's like a pilgrim or anything,
Nice.
so it's like, whatever. It's fine.
Nice.
I'm happy with whatever I get.
Nicely done.
I cherish my NIKKE's. Tetra. Is it Blanc? No.
Once you've had a taste of my cheerleading, you'll never settle for less.
Thanks,
Your
Bae.
victory is guaranteed.
I know. Bae's still pretty good, right? She's
Your
still
orders,
high in the
please.
meta. She's still pretty good unit, right? I remember her coming out the gate really strong, but I wonder if like people are like, I'll just check the stuff later. Again, I could have really used these fake outs for the other one, but oh well.
Soldier OW.
Armament check.
Speed looks okay.
Nice to meet
So
you.
whatever I'm seeing on my side isn't going through on the
Don't
other
you
end.
know?
Hi, Mihara. God damn, you're thirsty. You're a
Nice to
thirst
meet
trap.
you. I'm Nia.
What are your... Soldier...
Tetra. More Tetra. A lot of Tetra gals tonight.
Coco the maid leader, at your service.
Hello, Coco. It's been a long time, but you finally made it. I think I have the whole maid cafe now. I have the entire maid for you
Nice to
squad
meet
now.
you.
Awesome. Well, I ain't gonna complain about that. Should I do... How much is it? 600? Might as well. Just empty the bank account. We're gonna build up gems and we'll get more. Also, money! Wow, the regular recruitment banner is going crazy today. That's 4 SSRs in the
Leave it to
recruitment
me.
banner for 3 pulls.
Armament check.
What's going on here?
Please.
Is this their way of apologizing to me? I don't know if it's working or not yet. Hi, Bae.
Once you've had a taste of my cheerleading, you'll never settle for less.
Is that gonna core
Your
breaker?
victory is guaranteed.
I don't know if I had another copy before.
Ah, right. I need.
Is it another Tetra girl? You know it.
The bunny girl of Coin Rush, Blanc. I'll bring you luck.
You always do, Blanc. You always do. That is like, is that Blanc number 8? God, I'm drowning in bunny girls over here. All right, let me just use my social cue. Let me use my social good boy points, and then finally, let's get to the story. All right, no fake out this time. Wait, I also have like molds I could use. I could buy more molds. Holy crap. Holy crap, it's a lot of molds. Well, Blanc, 6. Isn't the max like 7 for core enhancement?
I'll return the favor by putting on an amazing show.
Blanc is unstoppable. Unbeatable, one might say. By the way, shout out to the Unbeatable devs. They were very nice to me when I reached out to them and say, hey, I had a couple questions about your thing. She's going to be core broken?
This time, I think I can look directly at the crowd without flinching.
That's good. Also, I didn't realize I had that many bays. That is quite the skill to chop off on. Okay. I didn't realize I was going to core breaker.
Thanks to you, Coach. I can cheer with a louder voice.
Hooray! Be proud of who you are, Bae. You got it, girl. Don't worry. All right, Yon. Yon? I had 2 of Yon already? God dang, what is with the limit breaks today?
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, likewise. Well, my lobby's gonna get a lot more, elaborately colorful. I'm okay with this. And of course, hi, Coco! Oh my god, we have all of Made For You now. We have the entire Made For You squad, including the bonus ones of Priority and Soda. Wow! I could launch, hell, holy shit, yeah, 2 1s, a 2 and a 2 3s. I could do a whole Made For You squad. That's cool. Well, welcome aboard, Coco. We'll have to find a place for you later, but my inbox is gonna be flooded with blah blah messages now. Should I stop stalling? I don't think I'm stalling, just that there's so much to do. God, yeah, there's my top 5. Do I have enough to finish the maintenance on this? They certainly gave me a lot more materials to work with. That's good. I'm just so skeptical about it, but I should stop being a baby about it, I think. First things first, I want to max out Rappies. I'm not sure what how the stats work on this yet. I will do... Why can I only do 2? Oh, because of the XP. Well, that's what I wanted to do anyway. Yeah, there's definitely lag there. Oh, I did it. Great success. All right, that's maxed out. That's good. So my luck is appearing in other places. The luck is appearing in other places for some reason. That bumped up Rappy over Crown. Blanc didn't have a finished doll yet? I guess not. It's just... It's weird, because why does she only have a 20% chance, even though she's got the lower? I would figure the formula is the lower the rank of the doll, the easier it is to get a success. Whereas the higher ranks, it's hard to get a great success because then you have to put more materials in. I wonder what the formula behind that system is. This is the inner engineer going in. Well, what? This is the inner game designer being like, why would you do this? But as the fan, I'm like, why can't I just have instant success? I demand instant gratification, satisfaction. Okay. All right. Enough fooling around. Enough. We've done it. We've done pulling. We've done luck. We've done not luck. We've gotten everything we need to do. Let's go and get into the story. What did you give me? Oh, apparently I have enough molds now. All right, one more. Hi, Rappy. All right. I definitely have more molds I can get, but let's do molds later. Let's take a break from pulling and get into the story. I said that, and I immediately turned around to that because my OCD is killing me. Okay, that's weird that it took that long. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. Unbreakable sphere.
Initiating operation AA Pillar deployment to eliminate the so-called crystal region. The objective is to eradicate all of the E2 crystals in the crystal region.
Okay, so this is past chapter 32 then?
And complete the groundwork for the future expansion of Reclamation Site 01.
Okay. So it's a good thing we're past chapter 32 then, because this seems to tie directly with that story and the side story.
Shifty, are you ready?
Yes. I received word that the commander and the counter squad are en route to another location.
That's me.
Upon confirmation from the Central Government Intelligence Department, we've become aware there are no squads that have been officially deployed to the Crystal region. Of course, we can't discount the fact that there might be squads who came up unofficially. But who would do that? No one else can compare to the counters.
Yep.
Good.
We're the best.
As long as nothing unusual happens at the AA Pillar landing site, no NIKKE should be caught up in any trouble.
You know, unless a behemoth shows up or a leviathan or something like that.
Let's commence the operation.
Encounter.
AA Pillar launch sequence ready.
Here we go.
AA Pillar landing coordinates set.
Confirming landing coordinates. Firing AA Pillar towards the guide signal.
Guys, is it just me or does Mana have the same voice actor as Rappy? Is it the same voice actor?
Launch complete. Transferring control to the operator until landing.
It's the way, like, it's the enunciation that I'm picking up on.
Control transfer complete. Now then, if we do this and this,
Carry it too.
all set. Landing now.
Beep.
Landing in 3 minutes?
Oh, wow. Is that supposed to be, like, the actual, like... That's so photorealistic. I mean, it does look like a lot of the ruins we've been through, but man. Kind of looks like they took a chunk of... It kind of looks like they took central Manhattan and just chunked it a bit with, like, the battle damage to the buildings. Looks like a scene out of, like, Horizon Zero Dawn with this.
Wow. The AA Pillar descends much slower than the A Pillar. Maybe because it's so much larger.
Mm-hmm.
The energy contained within it is significantly greater than that of the A Pillar.
Is that because it needs to be able to counter the A2 crystals? Bleh.
Sorry, but this appears to be an urgent call.
It's okay. Take it.
Mihara? What is it?
Mihara.
You've captured a rare specimen? Where are you right now? Sorry?
Uh-oh.
Get away from there immediately.
Uh-oh. 2 guesses where Mihara is.
Mana, I'm picking up a strange signal near the AA Pillar.
What?
That's a shift in music. Oh, hi, Gluttony! You hungry, buddy? A colossal entity of some kind bursts out from under the ground. Hey, big guy, I guess he was starving. Excellent chomp sound effect. 5-star chomp effect there. The AA pillar is swallowed whole by what seems to be a massive mouth.
What is that thing?
That's
That thing just swallowed the entire AA pillar.
Mm-hmm.
This is an emergency. Contact ARC Command. Tell them codename Gluttony has appeared.
Dun dun dun.
I hear the sound of something falling in the water, and my body begins to sink underneath the surface. I think I'm drowning. How long can a NIKKE breathe underwater again? How long can my body last?
Good question.
No one's here. Who will come to save me? If I knew this would happen, I wouldn't have accepted that offer. No matter how miserable life got, I didn't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Someone save me. Please.
Is this Siren? It's gotta be
You
Siren.
won't die.
No, that's gotta be Siren. Is this Leviathan?
Someone grabs my hand, which is flailing desperately.
No matter what happens, you're not dying.
That's Siren.
I promise.
I feel the warmth of someone else's hand grasping mine, and I hear a soothing voice. I close my eyes.
Hi, Mori. Oh, was it Mori? Mori opens her eyes.
What is this place?
Yep, that's Mori. I like her. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I like that her outfit's simplistic, and they put a lot of the complicated stuff on the backpack. I feel. You know what I mean? Like outfit-wise, it's like jumpsuit, fanny pack under the breasticles, and that's it. But then all of the accessories and the flares on just on the backpack. Mori slowly looks around. That's a tree. Schools of fish leisurely swim past what seems to be a transparent barrier. It's as if Mori is submerged in the ocean.
Am I really dead?
Yeah. That's Little Mermaid for yeah, right? Anyway, Mori turns her head towards this voice.
Is that a fairy?
I mean, I can see where you make that distinction. And there we go. We're at the starting point. Interesting. Interessante. Shh. Oh, wow. Oh, I got his touch. But okay, if I have to touch, let me linger on this a little bit. Are those... Okay, let's see. I think that's Mana and Cindy. If I had to guess by the outfit, there's Mori. The counters are there somewhere, right? So let's see. I think I got 3 of the NIKKEs. One of them's got to be me, maybe. That's the other possibility, right? Still. Here we go. Unbreakable sphere. Oh, okay. This is something like out of Legend of Mana with the color scheme, I feel. It's really neat. Bright and perky and just interesting. It's Siren! There she is. She's right there. She's coming home.
This place used to be so quiet, but now it's bustling with noise.
And slimes. Look at those little guys. Are they trying to eat the discarded airplane, I guess? All right.
Why don't we go check on the bubble tree?
You know it. Ooh, more of those. You're gonna need to give me those. I'm gonna need a lot of those, Siren. I'm gonna need a lot. What's wrong with that little guy? Aw, is he stuck? Poor little guy's stuck. Poor little bugger. Poor devil.
What should we do tomorrow? To think I'd ever worry about something like this. It makes me happy.
God, she's...
Did you call me?
I did.
What should we do tomorrow? To think I'd ever worry about something like this. It makes me happy.
I get that mood. Especially because after the mudfish stuff, it's like, god damn. This girl's been through a lot. She's been through a lot.
This place used
The fact
to be
that she's
so
got it
quiet,
tomorrow, she's holding on.
But
This
now
is
it's bustling with noise.
this is why when like I did the NIKKE survey. It's like, how would you describe the game NIKKE in 2 words? I always say enduring hope, because that feels like the running theme throughout the entire thing. These girls, these guys, everybody just wants to hold on to that hope. Level 18 boss, the Phoenix guy? Phoenix, right? Condor? Stormbringer! I just see a dead bird.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
It right is, your majesty. Yeah, there's definitely some lag on my end for this. I don't know what's going on. At least like the bit rate or the frames aren't dropping, but like there's definitely some network server issues, client or server issues. That's adorable. I want to see them go up the slide again. Yeah, come on. Don't be shy. No one's looking. Yeah, there you go. And then, yeah, awesome. These little slimes are very
Why don't we go
adorable.
check on the bubble tree?
What's this? It's a teleport. All right. Yeah, I'm looking for the last shiny, and then we'll get into the story. But this is also good to just look around.
This place used to be so quiet, but now it's bustling
That's either
with noise.
that's probably gonna be the mini game if I had to guess. Look at that. That's cute. Sleepy little guy.
What should we do tomorrow? To think I'd ever worry about something like this.
Sleepy.
It makes me happy.
I wish I could zoom in a little bit more, but that's a sleepy little
Why
guy.
don't we go check on the bubble tree?
Don't disturb
What
him.
should we
He's
do
sleeping.
tomorrow? To think I'd ever
Where
worry about
is the
something
last
like this?
shiny?
It makes me
Yeah,
happy.
I'm glad there you are. Give me that
This
shiny.
place used to be so quiet.
Oh, good smart
But
pet.
now it's bustling with noise.
That's interesting to me as a challenge as a programmer. Is like, how would you do smart pathing in a game like this for that, right? But I'm sure it's a known problem, of course, because they solved it here. But I'd be always interested in that stuff. I mean, I know the underlying idea, but just like, dang. Anyway. All right. Well, this is gonna be fun.
Why don't we go check on
Let's-
the bubble tree?
Let's go check on that bubble tree. A little blurry, a little artifactory, but good. All right. That's our boys and girls, mostly girls, but yeah. I would love to get Siren in here, but luckily we got Uni, Cindy, Grave, Mana, Mihara. Feels only right to get Uni and Mihara in here. Haven't done Ballorda in a while. Mana, we haven't gotten to play with more Mana yet, which is good. I'm always up for more Cindy and Grave. All right. I always try to. This is one of the reasons I like this. Is kind of try out different characters I haven't played in a while. Mori,
Even if you bring me along, I won't be of any help.
girl, have a little faith in yourself. Come on.
More work again?
I'm sorry, but you know you got to do it.
Can I punish anyone I like?
Except for me. Do you think this makes me think? I feel like, are they ever? Do you think they're ever gonna pull out the? Do you think they're ever gonna pull out a new uni?
I'm always ready.
I'm sure you are, girl. I need a burst 1, so that's ether or that's ether. I guess because Mana's involved.
Combat is not my strong suit.
Tough, you're going in. Get in there. All right, here we go. Let's start the show. Do I have enough? Oh God, do I have enough gems? I might need to purchase some
I'm
gems.
not a fairy.
You're not.
Where am I?
Fairy. So cute.
Yeah, okay, I need a minute. Again, like, I said this at the advanced thing. God damn, that is a thirst trap right there. Holy crap! Look at that. Like, we've seen it before. And I'm just like... I'm like, but I'm getting the details of, like, she's got, like, the Walkman on her thigh there. I guess there's a... She's got a capture there. There's a utility harness for... I don't know what it's utilizing there. I'm just like, holy crap. But, still... Perverted, super perverted costume aside. It is nice to see Mihara again. Because, like, after that side story, it's like, God, my heart's devastated. I'm just rooting for them at this point. Mihara and Uni. Like, Uni did a bad. Like, she did a super bad, but, like, I'm rooting for them one way or the other. Anyway.
Hey there.
Hey.
About time you came to.
Hi, Uni.
Who are you?
Mori quickly backs up.
What is this place? Where did you bring me?
We're all Nikkes, aren't we? Are you a Nikke too?
Oh! A Nikke?
Yeah, and we're at the bottom of the ocean right now.
We are?
Isn't that amazing?
Considering we're still alive, yeah, pretty sweet.
We're underwater? Don't be ridiculous. Do you really think I'd fall for that?
I know it's hard to believe. I was thinking the same thing only a few minutes ago.
Okay, but now you buy into it completely.
What?
Uni and I woke up just a little while ago too. It seems like we were in a shipwreck, like you. Isn't that right, Uni?
We were in a shipwreck? Wait, what? Is that what happened? Okay, Uni said so. Alright, Uni confirmed it.
What is going on?
What are your names, by the way? I have to be able to call you something.
You weren't traveling together?
Nope. This is my first time seeing her. I'll kick off the introductions.
Sure.
I'm Mihara.
Hi, Mihara.
And this is my partner, Uni, who is dear to me.
Cool.
As you can see, Uni is a little different than the usual Nikke. She communicates with these vocalizations that I personally find adorable. She still understands everything we're saying, though.
That's good.
So you'll still be able to communicate with her.
Oh.
It fascinates me every time I see it.
Like Little Mermaid. I want to see a conversation between Little Mermaid and Uni go off. I want to see how that goes.
A Nikke who communicates by making similar sounds as Uni. The world really does contain all sorts of wonders.
Sure does, Mihara. God, like, I don't remember being this ultra positive, especially in the early chapters when we first met him, but she's got quite the optimistic view nowadays.
So, what's your name?
Siren!
That's a pretty name.
It is.
And you, kiddo?
Who are you calling kiddo?
You, kiddo.
Tell us your name and I won't have to call you that.
Mori.
Good. Now that we all know each other's names, any chance you can fill us in on where we are?
I saw you falling into the ocean near the bubble tree. I saved you. And waited until you came to.
So we did get into a shipwreck. Guess the question is, like, what ship and for what reason?
Wow. So you saved us.
Or is the idea that this is the aftermath of the gluttony attack? I wonder. Interesting. My mind's thinking about certain things about this, but I guess the pieces that we're meant to kind of pick up is with Mana and Shifty. They were gonna throw out that AA pillar. Mihara was probably in the area, and then Gluttony, being that big motherfucker that he is, caused a disturbance so big they were on a shipwreck. That's what I'm getting. That's what the game's putting down that I'm picking up. We'll see if it's the same thing. Anyway, sorry. It's just adjusting a little bit.
Thanks a bunch.
So, are we really underwater right now?
But under the sea.
Uh-huh.
Don't lie. How can we be underwater? We're all able to breathe perfectly normal.
Yeah, because there's air around us, duh.
Is that transparent barrier protecting us?
Barrier?
Mori turns her head and looks upward. A massive barrier comes into view, holding back the seawater and all the marine life pouring down on them.
It's actually true.
Yeah, think like Cindy's house from SpongeBob, but instead of glass, it's bubble.
So this place really is at the bottom of the ocean?
I wonder how she keeps the sea life from, like, accidentally trying to pass through and then, like, falling into the floor and going, "Bleh, bleh, bleh." You know, that was my impression of the fish. I don't know. I mean, I'd probably be the same way if I was struggling to breathe as well.
I never knew a place like this existed. So mysterious. Could it be a new lost sector? Siwin would certainly be happy to hear that.
Is that the unique one? Is Mihara... Okay, so Mihara was calling up Ma to say, I found a unique NIKKE rapture. I don't think she meant Siren, but I am curious what she did mean.
How do we get back up?
Oh.
Is there any way to get back up to the surface from here?
I will make one.
Excuse me? You mean there isn't a way to get back up now?
Oh.
Well... Nod.
In other words, we're trapped down here? No. This can't be happening. I need to go.
She's not taking it well.
If I don't get out of
Understandable.
here, I'll lose the opportunity I worked so hard for.
Oh, no. I can certainly sympathize with that, Mori.
Calm down.
It's kind of hard for her to calm down, I think.
This is all one big lie.
She's showing teeth.
I don't believe we're underwater for a second. How do we know that so-called barrier isn't some kind of projection? Or a hologram?
Little Mermaid frantically shakes her head.
I'm not waiting around. Get out of my way. I've got to get out of here right now.
I heard a growl. Somebody hungry.
How about we all settle down for a moment and get some food in us first?
It would have been funny if, like, it switched to Yuri, because, coo! It's like, now we got three characters that only speak in single or monosyllabics. Monosyllabics. Food time. Also, shoot time. I like the background music, by the way. Very calming. Very chill.
Screw it. Whatever happens, happens.
Okay, so she's an AR.
One moment.
I'll be right back.
That's fine.
Reload.
This should be pretty straightforward with the AR, all the AR rifles then.
Why does this
Because Mihara's an AR, Mana's an AR, Ether's a shotgun.
Reloading.
It kind of feels
Let's head back.
out of character for her because Ether's so lazy. I figured she'd just pick the thing that keeps her the farthest away from something.
Actually worked? Am I not entirely worthless in battle?
Oh, Mori, we're gonna need to build up your self-esteem, girl. But I was gonna say, like with Ether, like I figured she's so lazy, she would pick a sniper rifle because then it minimizes the distance I have to walk. Plus, I could also probably automate it with science to make it really cool, like an auto turret or something. I don't know. But back to Mori. Mori, girl. Oh, girl. Now you're making me root for you. That's not cool. We just met. Crunch. Mori bites into the chocolate splendiment in her hand. Nom nom. More nomin. I thought we were done with that after we got through Bready and Crust's introduction, but apparently not.
What are you looking at?
Is it tasty?
If it wasn't, do you think I'd be eating it? Now stop staring at me as I eat.
It's good to see you eating so enthusiastically.
Stop eating.
I was afraid your wariness would diminish your appetite.
She's self-conscious when she's eating.
I'll never have a problem eating.
You're cute.
Stop calling me cute.
I mean, to be fair, you are pretty cute, Mori. Sorry, Mori, you're cute. Deal with it. Sunglasses.
Thanks for giving us something to eat, Siren.
It's my first time having guests. Thank you all for coming and enjoying yourselves.
The Smiley Bubble agrees. It's the return of the real star of the show, the Smiley Bubble.
You mean that we're the first ones to come here?
Uh-huh.
That's why you don't have a way to go back to the surface right now. You've never gotten anyone out of here before.
That's right. Still, I will send you all back. If I try doing the opposite of how I rescued you, it might be possible.
How did you rescue them?
And how did you rescue us?
Thank you, Mori. I like it when a game asks the same question I have.
Aha!
Little Mermaid extends her hand. A purple sphere swarms at her fingertips.
What is that?
It's called a bubble. I was able to save you by putting you in one of these.
Is the suggestion that they've never seen a bubble before? That's kind of hilarious.
How is a NIKKE capable of making something like that?
Are you sure you're not a fairy after all?
She's not denying it. Little Mermaid shakes her head.
I'm just kidding around.
You're a bit of a tease, Mihara, aren't you?
So, that's what you used to save us, huh?
Yes! I have the power of the Kotodama!
The power behind words.
A power which I can also imbue the bubbles with. It means I don't have to physically move them myself. That's how I was able to control the bubbles to transport you all here safely.
Kotodama?
Yeah.
What's that? Are you using this Kotodama thing now?
Kotodama.
Oh no! Certainly not. In the past, I wasn't able to control it as well. And uttering a single word would be enough to unleash it.
To be fair, I think that's good, because it kind of reflects that she's kind of on par with Maiden now. Because Maiden can speak normally. She knows she has to get like a release for her Kotodama, or at least permission to use it. Maybe not a release. But she could control it.
But then, a long time ago, I spent some time with a friend, and we spoke many words to each other.
Different audio from the text, but that's okay. Same meaning.
That's when I realized what a joyful experience speaking with someone could be. After that, I looked into a way to form bubbles inside my throat as a way to be able to control the Kotodama.
Ugh, man. I'm just picturing that, like, Interesting. She says she's doing that to control the Kotodama, but, like, I'm looking at her lip, and I think that's where the mark is with her. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think they've ever explained where the mark is for her. Maiden's is on her tongue. So like it has to be, and because it's Kotodama and it's around vocal cues, it's probably it makes sense for it to be somewhere around the mouth. Hers looks like it's like a barcode. It's kind of, maybe it's lipstick or chapstick, but like it looks like a barcode. I'm like, that kind of maps to Maiden's mark, I think, a little bit.
That's how I won't use the Kotodama against either of you accidentally.
I mean, that's good.
Good to know.
Why don't you use that power now and send us back up?
I'm sorry. I used too many bubbles when I rescued you. So now I need a while to recover.
For how long?
1 month.
For a whole month?
That's kind of a while. Morty stands up.
I can't wait that long. I need to go. Maybe I can swim out of here somehow.
Oh yeah, you know, you just have to like swim up for like 500 kilometers. Oh Lord, how'd your pores go? Hi Jim. Not good. I got nada on the special banner. I got 4 SSRs on the normal banner. I will be pulling some more in a bit, but like Siren, I promise, Siren's coming home. Siren's coming home. Good to see you, Jim. Hope you're doing well. How you doing? Thanks for coming along. Always nice to see everybody. Hopefully you guys are having a good day so far. We'll pull some more later. I'm playing Nikkevania. Oh yeah, I can't remember the name. Oh, Behind the Mirror. I do have to complete that. It's like the update so far. You got cracked? Well, I'm glad somebody got the luck around here. Omedetou gozaimasu. Siren in my first temple. Great job, man. That's great. We'll get her. Just want more stuffs. So it was weird because I had saved a bunch of pulls for SSR for the banner. Didn't get any luck. So then I was like, I'll go to the normal banner. First pull SSR, second pull SSR, third pull 2 SSRs. I'm like, Could have used this luck on the on the special banner. It was weird. 2 more copies of her. Process of doing 200 pills. Got Crown, Cinderella, and Rose. Crown and Cindy? That's a good... So you got 3 pilgrims? Congratulations, Jam. That's great. And then Rouge, she's one of the few I have. I got Coco, which I didn't have before. So now I have the whole Made For You squad. I got 2 copies of Bay, another copy of Blanc, and another copy of Yan. So I had 2 fully limit broken Nikkes, a new Nikke, and then my Blanc is basically near full power. MLB, my DKW. Cool. I need 4 more. I need a few minutes, but well, I'm glad you're doing well. The thing is, like, I can play it patient. One, I'm probably gonna spend some money on this because I want that. I want Graves costume, and I'll wait for get Siren. But if I get Siren, I might likely pull into the costume gotcha. We'll see. But I will want to get these, and they're giving out pulls left and right. So it's like they're giving out a lot of pulls. So I think it's just a patience game. And worst case scenario, the clamps! Hi, Shizu. Good morning. Good to see you. I hope you slept well. We're just getting started. This is Mori and Siren. And just ignore the right side of the screen for a while. Just ignore the right side of the screen. Or at least get your hammer ready.
If you leave this bubble, you will die.
So just to get quick catch up, Mihara, Uni, and Mori have been trapped underwater. The presumption is like they were in a shipwreck. Little Mermaid has saved them, and now they're under the sea in this bubble that Little Mermaid is preserving somehow with her power, right? And now they're just discussing, well, I need to get the fuck out of here. And Mermaid's like, it'll take a month. And Mori's like, a month? But I want it now! Andasai. Mandoksai. Yeah, so we go. Anyway, so that's where we are. And Little Mermaid's like, if you leave this boat, you'll die. Which I can imagine being quite easy, because if not the lack of oxygen, the pressure must be enough to crush it, even a Nikke's body, I imagine.
We are Nikkes, after all.
That's true. We are Nikke's.
You seem awfully certain.
And that's Mihara. You can't read? Shaking my head. Andadasi. Andadasi. Okay, I read now. Andadasi. 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 Down where it's better. Down where, well, someone's getting wetter, I suppose, with this. Sorry, Shizu. I will learn to read better. I need to go to the Zoolanders Center for kids who can't read good.
Because it's the truth.
I don't trust you.
Why not?
How am I supposed to trust a stranger I just met telling me I've got to spend an entire month cooped up with them?
Uh-oh. Shizu's mad.
I'm going to...
What?
Mori.
It's just a bunch of sea creatures singing about how they love to poop in the ocean. Huh. Interesting. Was that the recent one with like her dating Poison Ivy? That was like they were like high school, college age, and they were dating. I never saw the episode. I know that people loved it though. Never saw that show, but I know people loved it.
It would be best not to leave.
Are you really taking her at her word?
I am.
Why would she have to lie?
She seems quite certain of what she's saying. There must be a reason for that. I like living on the edge and taking risks, too.
I'll say, with that outfit, who could blame? With that outfit, that's probably a given, right?
But I wouldn't gamble with Uni's life.
That's true.
I don't know what urgent matters you have, but surely it would be foolish to gamble with your own life.
That may be true, but I
will get you out. I will make sure to send you back up to the surface. I promise.
That outfit's just so... Isn't it? It's got a utility belt. She's got a Walkman. She's got something else, I imagine, that could be utilitarian.
So please, be patient and wait for a little while.
A little while? I'm going to be waiting for an entire month? Fine, but not a moment longer.
Oh,
Oh, okay. We got her. Little Mermaid smiles brightly. 2 floaters, I guess. Yeah, you know, because you're under the sea, right? You might need that, right? It's like your floaties, right? But just like, you put them on the wrong way.
What are you smiling for?
She's got friends.
Oh,
Nothing.
She blushing.
I'm glad we were able to come to an agreeable conclusion. Siren, is there anything we can do to help while you make the bubble for our escape?
Sorry, I don't mean to chuckle at Little Mermaid. We're used to this by now. Just like, shake, shake.
We don't need to do anything?
Nope.
oh.
The smiley bubble says no.
Oh, no, you don't. You'll just end up changing your mind later and roping us into helping with something.
Life is much better. Okay, I gotta stop before TOS kicks in. Or the VOD gets muted because I'm too perfect. Anyway.
I can't stand that kind of thing.
We don't want to take without giving something back. Please, let us help. We can do anything.
Anything?
Oh.
I like your... I love she's just going through the entire song. It's great.
In that case...
Okay. What are you going to have them do, Siren? Scrounge for things? Help the slimes out? That one little slime that we saw stuck, he could use some help. Maybe Uni
right,
can help with that
Let's
whip.
do this.
Like, whip him out of that stuck spot.
Reloading. Let's head back.
Oh, wow. Actually, I'm looking at the background. It took me a minute. It's like, the background seems good. Hi, Uni. The Uni that was. The Uni that once was.
A rather simple task.
Yep. All right. What you got? What you got?
Wow. Look at all this stuff.
Isn't it neat? Mori, Uni, and Mihara gaze upon the open space. The destroyed remains of plans, buildings, submarines, and more lie scattered everywhere.
That thing over there.
Isn't it neat?
I'm certain that I've seen it before. Was it called an AA pillar?
Wait, what? One of those is in here? How does that make sense? I wonder how that happened. Will you keep me a company? And when I'm gone, take a little care of a little mudfish for me? Absolutely.
Ah, so that's what it's called.
Uh-huh. How did it get here, though? Don't tell me we're like... Oh. Oh, I think it just kicked in. Oh, I think I realize where we are now. Oh. Right. And it's thanks to Shizu mentioning mudfish. Yeah. It's all coming together up here.
There's a large amount of energy still stored inside it, but it seems to have stopped working.
Yeah.
So I decided to leave it here.
Remember the end of the mudfish story with Siren and Leviathan?
There sure are a lot of fascinating things in this place.
We offer our help, and this is where you bring us?
Yeah, you must construct additional pylons, Mori. Come on. You know what? You're not yourself when you're hungry. Eat that Snickers that you got in your bar in your right shirt pocket there.
Let me guess. You want us to start rummaging through this stuff?
Mm-hmm. Look for shingamajigs and gizmos and thingamabobs. Okay, so without trying to be too spoilery about it, I guess, but Siren at the end of the mudfish got eaten by gluttony. We started off with the opener with Mana and Shifty shoving an AAA pillar to kill the crystal region, and that got eaten by gluttony. Siren, eaten by gluttony. A2 pillar, eaten by gluttony. Both Siren and an A2 pillar are in the same place. The only logical connection is... Yes.
Oh?
The smiley bubble. It was all a plot by the smiley bubble. Siren is an AA battery now. Feels that way. But it looks like even like with all the supplies, like I can't tell if it's like if she's done work with this or like these things came here like this. Like that pile of logs behind Siren, did it come down that way? What about all those pallets or like those floorboards in the distance behind Mori?
Look around and bring back anything that appears useful. Up until now, I've been alone and thus didn't need much.
Aww.
Now, however, there are several of us.
Don't let her stick them in some sensitive places. You got it. I can't speak for Mihara though, but you know what? To each their own.
If it's too much to ask, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
It's fine. You want us to scavenge for materials, is that it?
Yeah, you know, think of this as Minecraft. You're just playing a big game of Minecraft for a month.
Oh.
And then you'll get bored, you'll go do something else, and you'll come back to Minecraft.
Okay, fine. You can go. We'll do as we're told.
Oh.
Ooh.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Mori trudges towards the wrecked plane.
Sifting through wreckage for valuable items sounds fun to me. Don't you agree, Uni?
She loves trash. She concurs.
Well, we're going to get to it. Good luck making those bubbles, Siren.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love the smiley bubble. He's just so optimistic. A few moments later.
What the heck are those?
Bounce, bounce. So, Uni looks like Canadian Darth Vader. Canadian Darth Vader. I have to ask, what about it makes her Canadian? I'm very curious. Is it just, does it look like, because I don't know. I don't know what makes her Canadian Darth Vader. I didn't see a maple leaf anywhere. She wasn't talking about the hockey game. She didn't go, I don't know. The hockey mask is pretty spot on. That's true. I saw Crow incite Uni at some point. Yeah, I'll leave it at that, Jam Man. But I will say that is involved. You'll find out for yourself once you get through it. But that arc of the story is really good. So please let me know what you think when you get through it. Mori stares at the floating bubbles. Sorry, one more time. From the top. Take 2. Excellent. Papillon is a NIKKE we haven't seen yet, right? Well, at chapter 18, isn't pullable. No, she's not. Not yet. But you will meet her. Anyway, take 2. And action. Mori stares at the floating bubbles hopping on the top of the plane.
Right. Those were all made up of bubbles.
Frickin' bubbles.
Didn't she say they were robots of some kind?
Bounce, bounce. The bubbles hop and roll around on the plane.
I've never seen robots that playful.
She's a slime mancer.
You're so annoying. Go away.
Oh, guys. I gotta leave. Oh, she's talking to the slimes. Never mind.
I said go.
Oh, maybe she is talking to me. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
All right. They are kind of cute.
Adorable, even.
Surely it wouldn't hurt to touch it.
No,
Just
she's
once.
a don't! Please don't!
Mori.
She's shy. She blushing. This girl is soon as hell.
What? What is it?
I thought you'd be lonely over here by yourself.
Well, think again.
No, I have my slime friends. I'm queen of the slimes now.
I'm not lonely at all.
I see. You're very impressive.
Don't treat me like a little kid.
All right, all right. So cute.
Why did you really come over here? You trying to pilfer everything that I gathered?
Huh?
Huh?
Or you want me to head over to your side and help you find more stuff? If that's the case, then get lost. I'll do no such thing.
Mihara's design? I figured you would hate it. I saw that on the preview, like, God, she's just gonna have so many. That's why I gave you the hammer. Like, she's gonna bonk so many people.
I'm not after any of that. Stop being so tense. Why would I do any of that stuff? It's not like this is a proper scavenging mission anyway.
While the outfit is ridiculous, admittedly ridiculous, even I was like, that is the biggest thirst trap I've seen so far in the game. Mihara, the character, is actually really, really fascinating in the sense of like, and she fits very well with the game's overall theme, in my opinion. But yeah, she is there. She is a bonk magnet. She is there as like bait to lure out all the gooners, and then you just bonk them in one giant bat, basically. Dense for everybody.
It's just a small task that Siren gave us.
Oh, right.
Mori is very, very guarded.
I guess this isn't an official mission or anything.
Mori, are you from a resource gathering squad?
Why are you asking?
I'm just curious. We are going to be spending a lot of time together, but I don't know anything about you.
And it's going to stay that way.
Damn.
As soon as I leave this place, I won't see you ever again.
Won't even share snacks? That sucks.
Yeah? That's unfortunate. I was hoping I'd be able to keep seeing you.
Aw.
Well, it won't happen. Not with me.
Sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. We'll leave you be. See you later.
Mihara walks away. Hi, Uni.
What are you looking at?
Uni, are you coming?
Uni turns and leaves as well, trailing behind Mihara. Slump. Mori sits down on the ground.
You want to keep seeing me?
She produces a small black box from her bag.
She has no idea. She doesn't know who I tracked. Or what kind of mission I was given.
Interesting.
You just need to do one thing. All you have to do...
Oh god, it's Jian. And she's got a voice now. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're in trouble.
is tell me what they choose. Contact me within 2 months with a report. Quite simple, right?
1 month left.
Oh, that's why she's so desperate. I don't blame her, considering it's Jian on the other side of this now. Like, yeah, I'd be a bit nervous too. I'd be very nervous.
Yeah, simple.
Uh-huh.
Maybe for you all. Bunch of liars.
This girl's got trust issues for days.
How far can you push me?
I mean, let's see. I mean, the original Mihara is not too bad. I mean, she's still got a lot of bondage gear, but at least it's hidden by a coat. Alright, so with my acquisitions of Siren, Crown, Cindy, who would you suggest I replace on my team with Tia,
rather
Vaga,
simple
Leader,
task.
Alice, SBS? I have to think about that, because Crown and Cindy are kind of in a similar role. Siren is a good support. If Siren was going to replace anybody, it would be Leader. Crown is like your taunter. And she works well with Naga. So maybe Crown would replace Tia. And then Cindy... Cindy, weapon-wise, is similar to SBS. To Scarlet. I think if the idea is to get all three in there, my final recommendation, or just try it out. You know, it's like a suit. Put it on, see how it feels, and then you can take it off later. Crown, Naga, Siren, Alice, Cindy, I think, would be my pick, if that makes sense. But you can try it out, mix and match, right? There's plenty of NIKKEs to go around, right? That would be my idea. And the reason is just because of, like, I have Crown and Naga on my team. Siren fits a similar niche to Leader. You can replace Alice. You could do Alice over Scarlet. That's fine. The reason I thought of, like, Cindy beating over SBS is because they have a similar weapon. So you'd be pretty, with SBS and Cindy, kind of heavy. Although Siren and Crown can balance that out. So yeah, try it. Okay, I would say you can try that. Let's try Crown Naga, Siren, Cindy, Scarlet. And also, it's also based on how much resources you put into them, Jam. Like how many skill manuals and stuff, I'd say. Like, that's another thing to consider. Like how much, because like you're going to get a power dip one way that you have to build back up. Crown Naga, Siren, Cindy, SPS. Yeah, give it a try. See how it feels. Let me just double check that. Yeah, because Siren's a burst 1, so you have a burst chain, so that's good. That was the other thing I was worried about. I was like, am I about to tell Jam Man to not give himself a burst 1? No, Siren's a burst 1, so you should be okay. You know if Drake in the event is permanent? I think it's like, when I first saw that, it was kind of like the day-by-day event, where it's like, it's going to last for a very, very long time. So it's going to last for like half a year, if not more. So you got time. Don't worry about that. That's my take on that. That would be, yeah, I think it's gonna be around. Like day by day in the Alice and Diesel characters, those have been around on my banner for a long time. So you got plenty of time, in my opinion. Little Mermaid gazes at the panoply of items scattered across the open space. Panoply. Little Mermaid gazes at the panoply of items scattered across the open space.
Wow!
She's very impressed.
What are you making that face for?
You gathered so much! Incredible!
It's not that much, is it?
She's such a soon. The minute you praise her, she
happy?
blushes.
Yeah! I didn't know so many things were hiding in there.
Did you never search that place?
Uh-huh.
That's a no.
I never needed much when I was alone. The only time I ever went there was to find something to eat once.
I see.
Good job, you guys. I made up some beds for you at the shelter.
Yay,
so
beds.
you can rest there.
You made beds?
Do you want to see?
I do. I want to see.
Oh my gosh.
Inside the shelter, 3 beds made of purplish bubbles have been neatly arranged. Oh, she made us the bubble beds like she did for Levi. Very sweet of her.
Fascinating. Seems you can make just about anything out of bubbles.
Why does Siren sound like a little mentally slow? I think it's more like she's just being very careful with her words because of the Kotodama. She's also... So she's new to talking to people.
Oh,
Mihara presses down on the bubble bed.
It's nice and soft.
Also, if I'm guessing, to be charitable, she's been alone at the bottom of the sea for a long time. She's probably got to work on her conversational skills still.
you all worked so hard today. So please, get some rest.
Are you sure it's okay to use your bubbles like this?
I also think like because she's like said to hide her Kotodama with the throat thing, that might be why the pitch is a little off. You mean under the sea? Yep. Because she's been under the sea for so long by herself. I think she just needs to brush up on her conversational skills again.
What if it delays our escape?
It's okay. I'll eventually gather all of these back up and use them.
You'll be gathering all of the bubbles?
All of the bubbles. She'd like be a spirit bomb.
Yes. In order to make sure you can all reach the surface safely, I need to collect every last bubble I can.
How many bubbles
A
are
bubble that never breaks.
there? Are they like Pokemon? Are there like over 1,000 of them to collect?
Never thought I'd see the day. Can you take us to the place you make bubbles next time?
Oh,
Thanks. I'm going to make good use of this bed. I'm sure of that.
I'm kind of curious how Uni sleeps. Does she just like... I imagine like she just lays flat. She's like, good night, Uni. Coo! And just like falls over.
Uni says thank you as well. It feels like I've got 2 Unis around now.
7 bubble balls shall grant thou thy wish. 2 Unis, double the Uni.
get a good night's rest, everyone.
Smiley Bubble is watching you.
See you tomorrow.
Yep. Hi. Oyasumi nasai.
Good night, Siren. See you tomorrow.
Mata ashta. Little Mermaid leaves. It is a cute bed. Look at that. You got Banuis and everything. Very cute.
I want to go too.
You're going to go outside? Why? Siren made these beds for us, so let's get some sleep.
I don't need it.
You need solace. Morty runs out of the shelter. Trust issues, Mihara. Just give her some time.
Doesn't it feel like Mori is avoiding us? I knew it. I guess it's a bit awkward for her to be around the people she was tracking.
Oh. Oh, that's a different wrinkle than I was expecting. Was she tracking you guys to keep dibs on your rapture hunting? I wonder what's going on there. Interesting.
Oh my goodness. Uni, I've never heard you sound so disgruntled.
Yeah, like, God, turn it down, Uni. Jeez, no need to be so violent.
You don't like Mori?
Language, young lady.
Why not? Because she started following us while we were inside the Ark? I figured that was why you felt that way. Don't be too harsh on her. I'm sure she has her reasons for doing it. Well, if you're not fond of her, I guess there's not much we can do about that. Uni, what about Siren? Do you like her?
I think that's a yes.
You do. Is it because she talks like you do?
Uni nods her head.
And because she rescued us?
She's getting more expressive. I gotta admit.
You're right.
I'm not Mihara. I'm not as fluent as Mihara, but I think I can get the impression anyway.
She rescued us, and now she's doing her best to help us. I don't think she's a bad person.
Nah, she's a good
Even though I don't think everything she's telling us is the truth.
Really? I wonder why you feel that way.
Why do I think that? Well...
Thanks, Uni. Uni's got my back.
Remember that big mouth thing we saw before we lost consciousness?
Big brain. Dig, thunk. Dig, thunk. She a Groot. It's a long story, but I'll show you in the next fight. That's Uni's undergone a process, we'll say. We'll leave it at that for now. Morty stands in a corner, digging a hole into the ground. Ah, yes. She couldn't use the bubble bed because she prefers digging a hole. She's like a mole, or like an ostrich, a pupa. Finally, she shovels the last bit of dirt.
That should be enough. I'm exhausted. What is up with this dirt? I thought it'd be soft, but it's practically hard as rock.
It's kind of like bedrock, I imagine.
Is there gold mixed into this stuff or what?
Mori folds the entrenching tool and returns it to her bag. Oh, you forgot your sunglasses? Uh-oh. Slump. She hops down inside her newly dug hole.
Finally, I feel at ease.
Mori. Mori. Someone give this girl a hug.
Everything has been so uncomfortable.
Was the bed that uncomfortable?
You made the bubble sad. How could you do that to Bubble, Mori? He's like, I just wanted you to have a good time. Was it something I said? Was I smiling too hard? That also, the mermaid's face is really good. Come here for a hug. Nah, why do you have that knife out? She does kind of, that is a freeing face. You're right, Jam. I'm also just focused on the bubble. That's the first time I've seen this bubble so sad. That is a freeing face. Yeah.
Oh,
Who the...
it's me, Siren.
I can see that. What are you doing here?
Have you come to take my hole? It's mine!
I heard what sounded like digging.
Is that not allowed?
No, it's fine.
Good. Then don't worry about it. And move along.
I think anyone who was normal would worry about a girl putting themselves in a hole.
I'm comfortable here.
Oh,
What? Why aren't you leaving?
Mori?
What? Does it bother you that I dug up the ground?
Do you like cute things?
Excuse me?
She does.
Oh,
Nice Kirby's, by the way, Shizu.
do you want to see me make bubbles?
I do. Good, the bubble's happy again. He's like, yeah, more bubbles, more bubbles.
You mean those bouncy things?
Oh, do you not want to?
Fine. I'll come. It's not like I have anything better to do.
Oh,
Okay, let's go make bubbles. Hooray! Fucking bubbles! Let's go!
Encounter.
It's like getting most hype, like, fuck all this other stuff. I want the bubbles.
Wait! I said wait!
Let's head back.
So she's got a lot on her mind, to put it mildly. Like, not just with Jin, but like, she's
This experiment
with her
was a great
squad
success.
name and everything
Now
like that.
who's next?
There's such a loaded story there that I'm very interested to get to know more. I'm sure we'll get to know her better.
come on in.
Ooh. I do have a piece of gear for Cindy that's ranked 9 Pilgrim. Awesome. Very lucky. Yep, you sure can. Awesome. Man, this looks like something out of Little Mermaid directly. Like, isn't it like Triton's Palace kind of set up in a similar way? Interesting. Mori walks into the workshop.
Welcome to the bubble workshop.
Wow. She's flabbergasted.
I can't believe this is what was underneath that tree.
Bounce, bounce. Inside the workshop, bubbles of variegated colors drift about playfully. I think that's a new word. I want to see the definition real quick. I think I get it, but I just variegated. Exhibiting different colors, especially as irregular patches or streaks. Okay, it's like a botany. It's kind of like a botany thing. Interesting. How do you pronounce it? Sorry, that was really close. Variegated. Okay. Interesting. I learned a new word today. Variegated.
What is this place? It's packed with all sorts of cute things.
She likes the cute stuff.
Do you like it?
Who said I liked it?
Girl, you blushing. Stop being cute.
Well,
Bounce, bounce.
at the very least, it's not boring.
I'm glad you feel that way.
So, what do I need to do now?
Oh?
Don't you want something from me?
Little Mermaid shakes her head.
Then why did you bring me here?
Because she wanted you to have a good time. She's being it's called being a good host.
Being on your own can be a lonely thing. And scary.
I never said I was lonely or scared. Don't go drawing any conclusions.
Well, I'm glad to be proven wrong. I came to that conclusion because that's how I used to be.
You were?
Uh-huh.
But you seem so strong. I can't imagine you ever feeling lonely.
Oh, believe me, we saw it firsthand.
Everyone is at their weakest when they're alone. Once I decided I would stay here for a long time. I would make bubbles whenever I felt lonely. Bubbles that looked like my friends.
Mori recalls the numerous bubble formations she has seen in this place.
They look like tears to me.
Damn.
Oh?
Nothing. If there's nothing you need me for, then I'm going.
Already?
What am I going to do here?
Make bubbles?
I want to go.
Wait!
Little Mermaid makes a bubble. She's been stun-locked. And places it on Mori's arms.
What is this? Why are you giving me this?
Hugging onto this will help you sleep better.
Mori looks down at the bubble in her arms. It's exceedingly soft and warm.
What's your deal?
Oh!
Why are you being so nice to me? Is there something you want from me? Why are you going to such great lengths to save us?
This is a very guarded girl.
You've just met us. Why should you care whether we live or die? Why do you keep acting like you don't expect anything from us in return?
To quote the great hero Zidane from Final Fantasy IX, you don't need a reason to help people.
I just wanted to rescue you. So I did. And I simply wanted to be nice. So I did.
She's a good bean. Let her be a good bean, Mori. Let her be a goodest bean. The bean, let it be good.
I don't like unconditional kindness. It makes me uncomfortable.
You prefer contractual kindness? That's weird.
Don't act all high and mighty. If you want something, just say it, and I'll do whatever you tell me to.
I'm sorry.
Cindy is a kind of just hold the button down thing. She is, but like, unlike other rocket launchers, I wonder how much of that's going to be in 7.3. I imagine a lot already, given the motif. And there's a lot of 10 in there for sure, because of like, especially with like the end game stuff. I imagine there's going to be a lot more in 9. Isn't the raid dungeon kind of modeled after some 9? I'll have to check that again. But definitely a lot of 9 in there. She is a rocket launcher, but she's a unique rocket launcher in the sense that, like, once she locks on and full charge, you just hold the button. Whereas other rocket launchers, you have to, like, hold, release, hold, release, hold, release.
But I really don't have any ulterior motives.
Don't lie to me. People like you are the worst. You put on a nice front and make it out like you're willing to do anything for someone. And then, just when they trust you the most, you stab them in the back.
What'd you think of the, is that the first, like, the first floor dungeons of Arcadian? What'd you think of it so far? Straight up banging? Oh, I mean, and then there was fights, right? I didn't want to hear about that. Tell me about the fighting. That's cool. Now they're fun. Like, Killer Bee's a fun fight. I like the championship. It's definitely got a nice pro wrestling motif to it as well, which is points for me, yours truly, but yeah. Thud. Mori shoves the bubble back into Little Mermaid's arms and runs off.
Mori!
This girl is super guarded. Just that sentence about, like, conditional kindness.
To be over quickly so I can go play with Mihara.
Why would you be nice to me? Well, for no reason. It's like, you need a reason to be nice to people. That's very sad. That is very sad. I'm sitting here going like, who hurt you? I mean, given like her squad that we heard about it, it's like she's in the special ed class. It's like she's clearly got trust issues.
A rather simple task.
Thanks, Mana. I swear she's got the same voice actor as Rappy. Hi, Mihara.
After a certain amount of time passes, the bubbles that you use grow on this tree, like fruit.
Oh, I typically create bubbles solely using my weapon system.
This is her big debut. When he logged in, that's her big debut. She's a brand new spanking new NIKKE. Talking about the whole spectacle of visual fight and music. Yeah, for sure. Like, I agree with you there, Shizuka. I mean, like, the honeybee, all of that, the beehive stuff, all of the announcement, the tension with the championship fight in round 4. It's all good, really good. And apparently there's additional fights now that I have to get into, so I'll definitely will have to renew my subscription and start playing 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, I think. I want to give it a shot. I don't hate 14, but just like for the longest time, it's just like I don't know if like it's with me with like MMOs. There's always a point where it's like, am I getting anything out of it still, or do I want to like give myself time? You know, that's the thing, right? I think whatever happened to Uni broke her ability to speak properly.
So, making one large enough to cover this entire space would be impossible.
Impossible, even. Yeah, 5'8". I'll definitely have to check that out.
I used the bubbles I had available to create this tree, which acts as a sort of filter. It gathers the disparate energy present in the ocean and redirects it into the bubbles.
So it is a spirit bomb.
Which increases their surface area.
Wow. So when you call this the bubble tree, you mean it's literally made of bubbles?
That's right.
And here I thought it was an actual tree.
It kind of looks like a tree.
I've never seen anything like this before. How extraordinary. Can I touch it? Just once?
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
Touch it. Mihara carefully reaches out and touches the bubble tree.
It's warm. That's surprising. I thought it would be cold since it's made out of liquid.
Oh?
A
tree made of liquid metal. Oh. I want to check something. Siren.
Oh?
Excuse me for a moment.
Oh?
Mihara closes her eyes. I had personal reasons to quit 14, but now I brought a friend and helping her go through it, enjoyed how she's in awe of the game. That's one of the things that can bring someone back for sure, right? Like, for me, it's like, if I had more people... It's a social game, right? So, like, if you have people to socialize with, it makes it more fun, right? Ever since I moved to Japan, being on the North American server, I've had a free company that I've been very close with. But it's been basically dead. And I feel just like... maybe it's time to move on, or, you know... or something like that. Plus, you know, to be fair, if I'm being brutally objective as well... while I enjoyed my time with Dawn Trail 7.0, I did not feel like the story won me over the way the other ones did. To be fair, it was a starting point, right? Who was the main bad guy from Stormblood who was actually Arthas with a golf bag? Xenos? Yeah, Xenos. Xenos von Galvus. Mahira closes her eyes. In order to exchange senses with the tree, she activates her ability. She's going to become tree. Become tree, Mihara. The warmth in the water travels up the trunk to the tree and reaches the massive membrane that touches the ocean. The frigid touch of ocean water. And a sensation like something is watching from beyond.
Mihara!
Little Mermaid grabs Mihara's arm.
No, you can't! If you keep going, it'll be dangerous!
Is that the gaze of gluttony?
What do you mean?
You mustn't draw attention to us.
I don't understand.
We're not ready yet, so we must lie low for now.
Oh, she's talking about gluttony.
My powers are weakened at the moment, and I can barely maintain the bubbles to
The
keep
gaze
us hidden
of gluttony.
as is.
Yep.
If we were to attract any unwanted attention, we'd have no way of fighting that thing.
Yeah, gluttony and his army of gays.
Then you would never be able to return to the surface.
It's Zeno. Yeah, Zenos is the big bad. He's the archetype I associate with him is the battle maniac. The guy who's like, I'm so bored of life. The only thing gives me meaning is someone who can actually fight me, and I will kill anyone who stands between me and my new boyfriend. Like, battle maniac. Anyway.
What is this thing you're talking about?
We're inside it, baby.
Something dangerous that doesn't understand language.
Were you hiding here from that thing too?
Yes. I quickly realized that my ability had no effect on it.
He became my boyfriend, and then he quickly perished. He soon afterward perished.
So I decided to stay out of sight until I'm ready.
Endwalker is fantastic. I wasn't streaming back then, but streaming, it was fun.
But our arrival here must surely have attracted its attention. All we've done is put your life in danger. Why are you being so nice to us?
Yeah, he knows us. He knows us better than we know ourselves. He was really inside of us, so for sure. He's got every sick detail.
Are you suspicious of me as well, Mihara?
Not suspicious like Mori is necessarily, but I am curious.
That is not what you said, Mihara, but that's okay.
We live in an era where people don't stick their necks out for others without good reason. We're not used to people being kind simply for the sake of being kind.
In other words, Little Mermaid's a cut above the rest.
So, you can understand why I'm somewhat intrigued.
I guess that's also what makes her fitting to be a goddess.
Why are you going so far out of your way to help us? Why are you not more wary of us, a bunch of strangers?
A cut steak. My favorite is, well, actually, do I have a favorite? Yeah, ribeye. I love a good ribeye steak.
Perhaps you're being this nice because of some hidden motive. Or something.
Your arriving here felt like a divine gift. I've been here on my own for so long.
But I'll eat any real cut of steak. I like a good sirloin. A filet mignon can be nice, especially paired with a nice wine.
Having the chance to talk to someone again felt like a gift. So I wanted to help you in any way possible. And be nice to you.
How long have you been here?
What year is it?
Here, I'll show you.
Mihara pulls out her phone and shows her screen. Unfortunately, she has no bars.
So much time has passed already. If that date on the screen is correct, then I believe it's been about 70 years.
Damn! Also, hi, Carrie. It's been 94 years. Is it 84? I can't remember the number. Cut to the Robin Williams game. What year is it? So, is Little Mermaid's name Siren, but Little Mermaid is her code name? Oh no, she's here. Hello. Welcome aboard, Carrie. Nice to see you. So, Jam, this goes again to the mudfish thing. I had the same thing. It's like, why does everyone call her Siren when it clearly says Little Mermaid there? It's her nickname. And it also says that in the her Wikipedia page as well. It's like, sure, designation's Little Mermaid, but because it's so long to say, people just shorten it to Siren. So she's got a nickname. We totally didn't talk about. Nope, totally. We certainly weren't talking about you behind your back, Carrie. Not us. We wouldn't do that to you.
You've been here longer than I thought. And you've been alone this whole time?
This poor girl.
No wonder you considered us a gift from above. That would also explain why you've been so benevolent toward us. I have to say, Siren, you seem like a real hard luck case.
Mihara, you don't even know the half of it.
Oh?
That Shizuka is so Shizuka. Totally Shizuka.
I have to
Classic
admit,
Shizu
I
moment.
have a real soft spot for those kinds of people. All right. I had a whole bunch of questions I was going to ask you, but that can wait.
By the way, Ray, Shiza hates this costume. I'd like to get your thoughts on it, too. This is Mihara, by the way. She's a member of the Wardress. Wardress Squadron is a squadron in NIKKE that specializes in hunting rare and unique raptures. Also, I was just joking. We're all friends here. Let's put down the gun. Would you like to see a bubble? Like, I could put the smiley bubble back up.
Someday, you can tell your story. All of it. We've experienced our fair share of hardships, too. So no matter what your story is, we'll be able to handle it.
Yeah, Mihara's story is also incredibly sad.
Okay.
Oh.
They have a bubble economy. Because of the, we're about to hit a housing bubble. Smiley Bubble's back. Maybe Smiley Bubble like Jam's joke.
Thanks, Mihara.
Don't mention it.
After a week of life on the ocean floor, under the sea, Mori begins to feel there's something strange about this place. What do you mean, get everything? What do you mean, get everything out of me? Mori begins to feel there's something strange about this place.
What is wrong with you? Why do you keep coming here and pestering me?
Oh?
Don't you remember what I said? I told you to drop the whole Saint Act.
Oh,
And yet you insist on coming back here again and again. Don't laugh.
Exodia, the Forbidden One. Oh, he's here. Special guest appearance tonight by Exodia, the Forbidden One.
I'll leave soon.
Don't think that I'm gonna start opening up to you because of this.
God, Mori, girl.
Oh.
You're a real nutcase, you know that?
Every night, Little Mermaid comes to sit by Mori's burrow and plays with the bubbles for a while before leaving. No matter how much Mori pushes her away, Little Mermaid steadfastly attempts to close the distance between them. Get down, he's reaching for his peanuts. I am? My hands are up here. I don't have any peanuts too, as well. Like, oddly enough, I don't have a lot of snack foods in the house, so if I had to get peanuts, I'd have to go down to the local 7 or the Family Mart to get peanuts. It's an AI country song about a guy accidentally slamming his unit in the door. What's the title? It's as if she's telling Mori she isn't alone. Mori finds this kindness very unsettling. You think? Sore from the door? I imagine I would be sore from the door. It's both unfamiliar and uncomfortable. However, as another week passes, what initially felt unfamiliar and uncomfortable begins to feel natural.
Mori! Food!
I was coming over here anyway.
Uh-huh. Eating meals with someone becomes familiar.
What are you looking at?
She blushing. Oh man, she's blushing so hard it's coming through the mask. Uni proudly holds up a box of canned food Mihara had found. Canned food?! Wait, what's the expiration on that, though?
Is that what I think it is?
She's drooling. Mori, you got a little something right. Yeah, she'll wipe it off.
Where did you find it?
Near the submarine.
There's a
I can't
submarine?
believe you found something like that over there.
Would you like to go together later?
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. Working together with someone becomes familiar.
Good night, Mori!
Sleeping around other people becomes familiar. Another week passes. So we're at 3 weeks, or nearly a month now.
Is there anything else to look through?
I'm taking a guess here, but did Uni get a mind wipe? Marion was doing the same vocalizations after she recently got mind wipe. Do you want me to answer that, or do you want to just take the guess? Because I don't want to ruin the story for you, Jam. It's very rewarding, and it'll hit you harder. But if you want me to answer, I'll answer. You're cold. I'll tell you that much. That's all I'm going to say. How cold or how hot, I'll leave it up to you. You could be atatakai, or you could be suzushi. Shizushi, or you could be samui, or you could be atsui. But I won't tell you which one. Mori stops rummaging through the boxes and steps outside. Sofurui. As Mori stretches, she looks at the now familiar oceanic landscape.
Huh?
Amongst the water, streaks of silvery liquid flow and undulate like a galaxy.
How beautiful.
She's Suzushi. I always have a problem with that one for some reason. Also, why are you putting the gun down? What are you, my teacher? Watashi no tama wa kotte iru. Shizu is going to bonk me every time I mispronounce a word. She's gonna be like my teacher, but like in the type of teacher like she just punishes me for when I get something wrong. That's good to know.
What's got you so mesmerized?
The thing with Japanese is like I've learned a lot. I know how to use it, but for words that I don't use all the frickin' time, it's easy for me to slip. I think that's what's with me, right? I know a lot of words, but like some of them, like International Bureau, even though I know that word, I don't use it that often, so it's easy for me to just forget it, you know? Bah.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I've never seen ocean water that color. How long has that been there?
How would I know?
Hits the chalk, although it takes a little while for it to get across to this side of the country, so now the chalk's coming in and it's just like... You're going to recite Bible in Nihongo. Alright. You're going to recite the Bible in Nihongo. I wonder if that'd be a fun stream idea. I could pull out one of my little mangas, maybe figure out a way to like scan it, and we could read it in Japanese together. I learned about Rendaku, and it makes figuring out words a lot easier from the context clues of the word itself. Yeah, I mean, that's how I tend to learn new vocabulary with kanji. Because if, like, there's a kanji that's comprised of 2 of them, and I know at least one of them, I can kind of figure out the other one. I've forgotten... I haven't forgotten a lot, thankfully, because I do practice it, but I do need to practice more, I think. But I still can hold the conversation just because of the exposure, and because I do put in some practice here and there. And I have 2 teachers, right? I need to practice a lot more, though. But, yeah.
I just saw it.
Really? Where'd it come from, I wonder?
The bubble or the galaxy? Hi, mermaid.
Siren, you see that silvery liquid? Do you know what that...
Uh-oh.
Digestive liquid? But why?
Oh, great. Stomach acid.
Siren?
Why do you look so worried? Is that stuff over there bad?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, inside!
Inside.
What's gotten into her?
Kurogumo. It's
What
a
is
big old
that?
spooter. Kusku, goo, yeah, Rendaku. Yeah. I get that. I get that too. Rendaku gets me every now and then as well. And then there's just some where, like, there's the rule of, like, if there's 2 kanji together, use one reading, except for these kanji, because then you have to use the alternate reading. And then for these kanji, it's like one uses the real reading, the other one uses the other one. It's like, make up your mind, please. It's kind of becomes, at that point, at some point, it's like, it just becomes like static memorization to a degree.
Huh?
There's a red light in the water.
What's that red light?
The light flickers, reminiscent of a rapture's.
Are those raptures? Oh, they're coming this way.
Raptures in the stomach. That's crazy. I have to get up. Cute. Can someone come over and kick me in the butt? Hi, Soup. I would be happy to kick you in the butt, but you don't have to get up. You can lay down, right? The raptures approach the barrier. Their glowing core is burning red.
Since when can raptures move underwater? From what I know, virtually all raptures are incapable of that.
There we go. We got a kick. I have to quest in 14. I understand.
Oh.
Raptures can't swim? Today I learned something about raptures.
Siren.
But then I just explain Kraken then.
What is this place? Are we really in the ocean?
All right. Well, I need to go get some more. I need to get some more tickets, but I think we can do that. Let me see if I can get more tickets. I should be able to get more. If not, I'll have to make a purchase. Oh, mini games opened. What's the mini game? I wonder what the mini game
Why don't we
is.
go check on the bubble tree?
They can't. They ate a devil fruit.
What
You know
should we
what?
do
That's good thinking.
tomorrow?
That makes perfect sense.
To think I'd ever worry about something like this.
Oh, I have enough.
It makes me
I
happy.
barely have enough gems for this, but that's good because now that means we can finish the story tonight, which is great. All right, but before we continue the story, oop, that's the wrong button. I didn't mean to exit out of the entire story. Hi, Helm. What is new over here? What do you mean I got something new? Another background? No caller ID? When did I pick that up? Whatever. Hi, Noise. Might as well do this while I'm here. Yes! Yes! More stuff. One more level and I get Drake and a SR doll? That's a pretty good deal. What's your question, Jam? I will get you, Grave. I've been getting a bunch of favorite items. Yes. Okay. From the dispatch. Yes. Go no, Dean. Are they actually the items to give to people? Yes, they are specifically tied to specific people. Like, they're specifically tied to specific. So, for example, I believe this one is for the villain figurine for Drake. Which one is for... Yes, this one's for Helm. So they do correspond to specific characters. Absolutely. They're for upgrading this, so I had to learn this as well. So let's go here, right? So let's pick Helm. And this is not just an excuse to see Helm in her nightgown. Helm has this. in her, when you go to this part, you'll see an upgrade thing. This says reach 115. If I get this doll to level 15, then this turns into a new quest for her favorite item. And if I get her favorite item, then apparently Treasure Helm is super powerful. So that's one of the reasons to do it. So, but that's how it works, to my understanding. All right, so gang, I need to take a quick stretch break, take a quick bathroom break. But when we get back, Unbreakable Sphere will continue. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. And also, everyone, thank you so much for coming out, before I forget. All right, be right back. Oh, I forgot to put someone in charge. Shizu, the helm is yours. I'll be right back. I'm back. What do you mean you're not here? You just responded. What do you mean you're not here? Is this the ghost of Shizu that I'm talking to? I'm back, by the way. And again, I just want to say thanks to everybody who's showing up. I guess I'll give the news while we're here. Like, I'm looking at my stats. We're 2.9. Like, number keeps going up. And I'm like, am I gonna get an email that says I'm eligible soon? If that happens, I don't know what's gonna happen. I might explode. That might be the first thing I might do. Is like, it'll just spontaneously combust. But I'll get better, and then after I get better, I'll be here to thank all of you for your support and all that stuff. And we'll have to come up with some kind of reward for that. We'll have to come up with some sort of support. We need a NIKKE to control his fire, and she needs a burst. Are you saying like
Did you call me?
Why
don't we go check on the bubble tree?
We will. Spontaneously combusty cryorgasm. I have no what that means.
About something like this.
What is this?
It makes me happy.
Oh.
No one's around, so I think I can treat myself to a little lie down.
Thank you. So she does use the bed.
Dang, this is actually pretty comfy.
She lied. Oh, I see her in the top.
In fact, this is
I don't know why I was
basically the
pointing.
perfect
Like,
bed.
look at her like a child. Combat busty, combusty. She's just got your
Everyone's
back there.
outside, so it shouldn't be a big deal if I rest here for a bit.
Mermaid's spying on her using the bed.
I really shouldn't snooze on duty, though.
Mori, come on, girl. Open your heart. Open your heart, Mori. Your kingdom hearts.
Whatever. No one's coming anyway. Might as well catch 40 winks.
Sleep does a body good. Now that's a snore. Found you. I'm always watching you. Mr. Bubble's always watching. Oh, there's more of them. Well, we'll do more of those later. Mini game. Sorry. Oh, jeez. This performance is really weird. There's Uni. Oh, it's at the slide? Raindrop doll. As much as I want to do that, I'll wait till after we finish the main storyline first, and then we'll go over there.
This place used to be so quiet.
What? Ikimashou
Now
ka?
it's bustling with noise.
Anime girl sleep ASMR? Maybe. Does that appeal to your demographic at all, Shizu? Let me know. It should, I don't know. Maybe it appeals to my demographic more. I don't know. What is a demographic anyway? What is words anyway? Back to the story. Story time, children. Gather round.
Why aren't you saying anything?
I think you meant to say I've hit the dust wall. I think you've hit the dust wall. Just you don't need a level. It's just an endless wall. Just think about the highest, tallest building or wall you can think of, Jam, and then think about one that's a million times bigger. That's the dust wall. Djin's obviously. Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is why I like you, Shizu. You calls it like you sees it. I appreciate that. It's refreshing.
She's asking you if we're really underwater.
Dot, dot, dot. Bubble. Not now.
I'm sorry.
I knew it.
You were lying to us?
You've betrayed the trust. Now Mori's got to start. I got to start with Mori all over again.
Talk, damn you! Were you lying to us?
I'm sorry, Mori.
I knew it!
Oh, the trust is crumbled. Oh god, that's a smirk.
Why would this time be any different? Feigning kindness, pretending to be benevolent, telling me I could trust you. Not again.
I can explain everything.
Save it. I don't need your excuses. I'm going right now. And I don't care whether I drown. I can't stay in a place like this any longer. I'm leaving.
No, it's dangerous to go out now.
Do you really expect me to believe you?
We're in its throat.
What?
Did you say throat?
Gluttony is a colossal rapture, and we're inside its throat. Going out now would mean certain death.
This thing has digestive juices in its throat? Man, he's got like the worst case of acid reflux I've ever heard of.
What in the world are you talking about? Are you saying I was eaten by a raptor?
Yep. Little Mermaid frantically nods her head.
So calm down and listen to me.
Gurtony? Oh.
There's no way. I couldn't have been eaten by a raptor. Does that mean I'm going to die?
Maybe, Mori, not to berate the point, but maybe this is the reason why Little Mermaid didn't tell you right away. Did you ever think about that?
You're not going to die. No matter what,
Shut up! I don't trust a single word you say.
Yeah, you're right, Jam. That would have been the better one. Mori hurriedly grabs her bag.
I'm leaving. You hear me? I'm leaving.
Mori!
Little Mermaid reaches out to Mori.
Don't touch me.
Mori swings her bag to shake off Little Mermaid. Clack! An assortment of items comes flying out of the opening of the bag. I did it, I'm up. Good job, Rikiri, you did it. Hachi, 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 hachi. Good job, Kiri. Proud of you. An entrenching tool, military rations, a first aid kit, a compass, and a black box.
You're Mori from the incubator squad, yes?
Hi, Jen.
Yes?
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Jien.
Hi, Jen.
What am I doing here?
Goodness, here I am trying to exchange greetings and you're dispensing with all formalities.
That's the danger stare. Oh. Are we gonna be like that?
Don't you think that's rather rude?
I hate it when people are rude. I'd rather despise them.
I'm sorry.
I'm only kidding.
She ain't kidding.
I dislike beating around the bush just as much as you.
Thank you for not getting mad.
Mori swallows dryly.
I owe you an apology. I'll admit I was a bit cavalier, considering that this mission will decide whether you get disposed of or not.
I'm sorry, what? Oh. Oh no. Oh, Mori. Oh no. Oh, girl. Okay, so the stakes are high. No wonder she's so desperate. Okay. Okay. Oh, so why, goddammit, Jian? Why are you gonna be like that?
Here, take this.
Jian hands Mori a black box.
What is this?
It's a calling signal generator.
A calling signal? Doesn't that mean raptures?
Be careful not to drop it. If that box takes a tumble and breaks, it'll emit a calling signal straight away.
Why do you want to give her that? Why does she need that?
Why are you giving me this?
Jian holds on to Mori's shoulders.
You're going to follow someone up to the surface. When you've gotten far enough from the Ark, you'll throw this box behind her, which will automatically activate the calling signal. Then, all you have to do is report back to me on how she reacts.
I can't tell if this is her glorified gloriously stupid and dangerous way to find exotic raptures for Wardress Squad to bring in that she can then put sick experiments on or something like that. That feels like putting all the pieces together what the motive would be, or what she would rather what Jian would say, or maybe she just wants to get rid of the Wardress Squad. I don't know.
But why? Why are you doing this?
Let's just say I'm curious.
And I want to murder someone.
When something that's a fusion of a rapture and a NIKKE hears the calling signal, will her rapture instincts awaken and move her to tear apart her beloved NIKKE companion?
Yeah, you know, good times, right? Oh, God. Yeah, also she is. So Jian is, well, if you can tell by the hair, she's got a lovely shade of lavender and a very, very familiar streak of black in the front. She's a certain someone's relation. Anyway. Also, she's mean. As you can tell, it's like, I want to see what happens. I want to see if she'll just murder a bunch of robots, or maybe she'll do the interesting thing and murder her NIKKE friends.
Or will her rational NIKKE side win out and have her tear herself apart, having become a rapture?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Great minds think alike, I guess. Man, she's just so mean.
A NIKKE rapture fusion?
Yes, not too long ago I managed to create such a thing.
Oh, great. And you just let it out in the world, did you?
Pretty cool, huh?
That's one word I would use for that, I suppose. There's a couple other words I could come to mind, and some of them are not user-friendly.
No need to force yourself to agree.
Uh-huh.
I know very well how volatile such an entity might be.
Uh-huh, and yet you did it anyway.
So let's keep this our little secret, okay?
I don't.
Yes.
Tremble. Thud. Jian takes Mori's shaking hands in hers.
What are you so frightened of? At this rate, you might end up breaking this box right here and now inside the Ark. If that happens, forget about it being a question of whether or not you'll be scrapped. You'll be branded a traitor and executed immediately.
Yeah, gee, I can't imagine why she's so scared, Jian. When you put it that way, I mean, like, she should just be smooth sailing, right?
Is that what you want?
I'm so sorry.
No need to be scared. You just need to do one thing. All you have to do is tell me what they choose. If you do that, I'll see that you're permanently removed from the disposal list.
Permanently? When do I need to do this?
Your scheduled scrap date is 2 months from now, correct?
Yes.
Okay then. Report your findings to me before your scrap date.
contact me within 2 months with a report. Quite simple, right?
Okay, that's the deadline reason.
It can't fall!
Mori desperately reaches out towards the black box, but... clang. Crunch. The black box falls into the floor and shatters. I'm sure it's like a joke, right? It's just like a dud. Nope. That's a rapture call.
A calling signal.
Raptures start rushing towards the transparent barrier. Bang, bang, bang. The rapture horde collectively slams against the barrier, desperately trying to get closer to the calling signal. Crack. Oh, great! Cracks!
The barrier.
Everyone, move back!
A hole forms in the transparent barrier. A mixture of silver liquid and seawater pours from the opening.
The digestive fluid!
Yeah, that was a wet noise. Anything which makes contact with the silver liquid immediately turns black.
What is that?
That's not Mori, but still.
We need to plug up the hole!
Little Mermaid stretches out her hands and sends water droplets towards the gap. Despite her efforts, the water droplets are unable to plug up all the cracks, and the silver liquid continues to seep through. Some of the droplets made contact with a AA pillar.
No! The AA pillar!
In an instant, the AA pillar begins to turn silver.
No!
The Little Mermaid reaches out, sending a mass of bubbles that wrap around the AA pillar, which is rapidly turning to silver liquid. The bubbles and silver liquid clash and coalesce violently, as if each is attempting to consume the other. Gradually, the bubbles turn a violent hue.
Come on! Wrap around it!
I'll help. Uni?
She's super scared. Uni starts to thrash violently.
What's wrong?
Oh! That's good. Uni's eyes start to glow red. That's good. That's a comforting sight.
Uni, snap out of it.
Uni. I see now. No. I know what's going on now. I was wondering why she had this. Now it makes a lot more sense. They never explained this in the story.
The bindings.
Oh! That's good.
Uni, I said
Yep.
snap out.
One of those special experiments by the courtesy of Miss Silas. Great. Uni grabs onto Miharu's throat. Bad times ahead. She's in bad times.
Mihara!
Is that like a... That's a clamp!
You need
She is.
snap out of
But
it.
I don't think she has consent in this case. Mihara looks at Uni's eyes, which have turned red. Despite her seemingly to have lost her mind, tears stream down Uni's eyes. Yep.
Me.
Sure is.
Don't cry. I'm okay.
Mihara.
Clench.
No!
Mori runs toward Uni.
Let go of her. Please, let go.
Mori clings desperately to Uni's arm.
Get a hold of yourself, Uni. You're going to kill Mihara.
Is she really okay with this?
I said, snap out of it. Stop, please. Someone help. Stop.
Oh, everything's going to shit. And we're only halfway through part 1.
Stop.
Kotodama. Uni's movements stop. Little Mermaid and Uni lock eyes.
Uni? Do you remember when you first fell in here? What you said inside the bubble? You said, please save me, Hara. Now, it's your turn.
Uni's eyes start to quiver.
Yes, now it's your turn, Uni. Because you're a NIKKE.
Come on, Uni, you can do it.
A NIKKE who loves me, Hara, and who wants to save her. A NIKKE.
The red glow starts to fade from Uni's eyes.
You are a NIKKE, not a rapture. So, come back, Uni.
As Uni's eyes return to normal, she loosens her grip. Thud. So Siren has the power to make people... Yeah, she has the same ability as Maiden. She has the Kotodama, the power of words, basically. She can, like, use words with a specific command signal to, like, basically overwrite or control opponents and stuff. For Extrinsic, Maiden does that because, like, Extrinsic is like the Black Ops squad in the core. Inumaki, yeah. But the apt thing is, like, Maiden as part of Intrinsic is Extrinsic. What they do is they hunt down rogue NIKKEs. They're basically the Black Ops or the Internal Affairs Department for the Ark. And then they use that power to subdue NIKKEs, basically. In this case, it helps save Mihara.
Uni, you're back.
She didn't even say one harder joke or anything. Although that's probably not really worth the tone of the ship. So that probably fits the tone of the story. She is blushing, though.
I'm glad.
Aw, poor Uni.
Thank goodness.
Kick. Mori's feet stumble upon the remnants of the broken box. In the throes of panic and desperation, Mori had forgotten her sins. Now faced with the evidence of her error, a wave of guilt crashes over her.
I'm okay. Really. I'm fine, Uni. So...
Uni begins to sob. Look at that, is a sad, sad mask. To Mori, it sounds like a scream. It feels as if Uni's wailing cries are directed towards her, reprimanding her, telling her that she must reckon with her sins. Confess your sins, tsundere girl! Mori staggers backward.
I really didn't mean to.
Uni looks at Mori. Uni's mask is stained with tears. Very sad robot.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I believe her. I don't think she meant to do this. Mori runs away in desperation.
Mori!
Everything's gone to shit. Everybody's sad now. Everybody's sad. This sucks.
I hope this is the last task.
I still don't get Jian's real motivations. It sounds like, you know, part of me feels like she doesn't. Why does she not give a shit if, like, she loses her wardress squad?
Reloading.
Isn't that like one of your meal tickets down there in the labs? Just like, I don't know what the motivation would be behind it. Money, power, boredom?
This experiment was a great success.
I don't know.
Now who's next?
Uh-oh. Danger is approaching the bubbles. Not the bubbles! What did they do? There's Uni and Mihara. Oh no! Not my little bubble boys! Oh no, we gotta protect them.
What should we do tomorrow?
Oh no.
To think I'd ever worry about something like this. It makes me happy.
Well, if we don't finish this, there might not be a tomorrow, Little Mermaid. But let's find out. Moving on. 7. Okay, so there's gonna be a little.
Can I do this?
A couple straight battles here. 7, 8 are probably just straight battles. Mori's got a lot of explaining to do. I mean, I don't think she meant it. I think she definitely does regret it, but like,
A rather simple task.
she's gonna. I don't know. Is this gonna be the changing event in her life? I hope so. Girl needs a hug. Girl needs friends.
How many beings remember the moment they are born?
None? I think the answer is near 0.
I remember. I remember the first time light shone upon my eyes. The first time I became aware of myself. The moment I met my creator. For the first time.
Are you awake?
Oh. Hello. I faced misfortune.
I wonder which squad I should assign you to.
Sorry?
Let's see. Intelligence is average.
Ow.
Same with endurance and combat-related evaluations. As for special talents, none.
Damn.
What is this? Is this thing defective or what?
Ow. Mean?
Born from such lofty ideals, yet utterly useless. I suppose even Miss Silas can produce a dud every once in a while. Is the production team getting lazy?
Are you done being a bitch? Are you done being a bitch? Man, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be that mean, but like, that's just so cruel. That's unbelievably cruel. That's NIKKE for you, I suppose.
Still, I do need to assign this hunk of junk to a squad. Pawning it off on another company's squad would be a bit embarrassing. Is there an opening in any general squads? No? I suppose that settles it then. You'll be going over there.
I was a defective product. I was given a name at birth, but I was born incomplete, and there was no place willing to take an unfinished NIKKE.
That's the one, right? The defective one?
Wow, even the mass-produced NIKKEs are being mean?
Probably. There's no way a non-mass-produced NIKKE would be here otherwise.
Right.
Why else would a regular NIKKE be placed in a squad of mass-produced units?
I didn't even know that was possible.
Same here. I feel a little bit bad for it.
Why?
At least it has its own face and name.
Honestly, I'm a bit jealous.
Jealousy, envy, ridicule, resentment, amongst a sea of identical faces. The fact that I stood out meant many bore ill will towards me.
Your access has expired.
Huh? But I didn't receive today's rations.
Mori turns around.
What? You got something to say?
At first, I tried to force a smile and pretend to be nice. No, nothing. It's just, the supply machine seems to be broken.
Oh yeah? That's too bad. The captain said we need to leave right away.
Guess you'll have to go hungry.
Yeah. Oh well.
Is everyone ready? Let's go.
Yes, Captain.
We were squad mates. Our lives were constantly on the line as we worked together on surface missions. If they were to abandon me while we were up there, I'd have no one. I didn't want to die. I wanted to live, even when they assigned me the most dangerous resource collection zones.
You're working on this zone solo today.
I mean, that's sort of like a talent, but man, this is brutal.
By myself? That entire area?
I almost kissed the floor. Yeah, you okay? You okay, Carrie? I job with this car. I hope you're okay. What happened? Just like a slip and trip? Trip and slip? Slip and fall? Fall and slip? I hope you're okay. Please be careful.
Are you incapable of even that much? You're not even a mass-produced NIKKE.
I'll do it. I can do it. Even when they hid supplies from me.
Oh, well, I'm glad you did that.
Even when they deprived me of food, mocked me, ignored me, ridiculed me, tormented me, I would pretend not to notice and try to laugh it off. Why isn't anyone coming? I didn't receive any message to return. If I stay too long in one place, the raptures...
Speaking of...
Raptors! I've got to hide somewhere.
Mori frantically looks around. There's nowhere to hide.
What should I do? What do I do?
Mori stumbles over a shovel.
That's it. I need to hide underground.
Mori desperately digs into the earth with a shovel. Like, man, you talk about special talents. This girl's got undeniable will. That's a talent. She tosses herself inside the hole and covers her head with freshly dug dirt.
Please, don't come. Don't find me.
It's like what everybody learns first night of Minecraft is like dig a hole, hide in it.
As dirt and debris falls on her head, Mori prays that she'll survive.
Terrible hair. That is a strange emoji. But yeah.
Somehow she manages to come out of the ordeal alive. And upon returning to the elevator...
What are you doing? Didn't you hear the return order?
Huh? I didn't hear anything.
Hey, didn't you tell her?
Snicker. Mori turns around.
What? I definitely told her.
Lying bitch!
No, you didn't.
You didn't hear it?
No, I didn't.
Well, don't pin the blame on me just because you're deaf as a doornail.
No, I'm gonna play the blame on you because I hate you. You're mean. You're mean.
Unless that's another defect on the laundry list you came with.
That day, for the first time, I used violence against a squad mate. It was also the day I learned that malice must be met with malice.
Kick her ass!
After returning from the rehabilitation center for assaulting another squad mate, no one wanted to be on the same squad as me. What should I do now?
Hey, you there? If no squads are taking you, would you want to join us?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you said you were Mori, right? We're a resource collection squad, and we could use someone with your experience. Interested in joining us?
Okay. Let's do it. Little did I know that the first ones to approach me with open arms would be the first to stab me in the back.
Oh no.
What? You're accusing me of theft?
Unsubmitted resources were found in your bag.
I was just holding it for someone.
I'm getting tired of these excuses.
It's not an excuse.
So there weren't any unsubmitted resources in your bag.
But...
You see? You were an accomplice to a crime.
No one believed that I had been tricked.
Wait a minute. This one's already been to the rehabilitation center once before. Doesn't seem to have any special skills either. I guess we don't have much choice. You're going to Incubator.
The Incubator Squad. Made up entirely of problem cases.
I hate this. I hate this. This is so mean.
Nikkes without any special abilities who weren't worth taking the time to resettle in other squads. A last chance holding ground, where they would either develop hidden potential or be scrapped. The dynamic with my squad mates there was the same as before.
Isn't she the one who got caught trying to steal from the mass-produced NIKKE squad?
Be careful. I hear she has a bad temper and goes around picking fights. If we get mixed up with her, we'll probably end up getting scrapped along with her.
No one wanted to be squad mates with me. No one wanted to be with a dangerous and defective NIKKE like me.
This hurts. This really hurts. I don't want to get too much into it, but like, man, this feels like my childhood. This feels too real.
Least of all when it was their last chance to avoid getting scrapped. Despite all of that, I still wanted to live.
You just need to do one thing. If you do that, I'll see that you're permanently removed from the disposal list.
Yep. All I need you to do is kill one of my other squads.
I was willing to do anything to survive, and so I made a deal with the devil, and used the misery of others as a stepping stone.
A deal with the devil, and the devil wears Prada.
And so, I made others miserable. Does someone like me deserve to live?
Yeah, she does that. She's a bit of the Queen's English there. Not Glenn Close. Yep.
I was born broken. Maybe it would have been best if I'd ended my life the moment it began. I live in a world filled with nothing but evil, where no one wants me to survive. Before making all of these foolish decisions in the name of survival, would it have been better to simply die and be reborn?
Yeah. Mori curls up and buries her face in her knees, hiding deep in the burrow.
Should I end it all? Wouldn't it be better to stop living?
Please don't, Mori.
Why?
Thank you, mermaid.
What are you doing here?
I came to get you, Mori.
That's why Siren is so sweet. I'm glad she's...
Encounter.
Oh, boy. That hit really hard. It's like beautiful, but in like the sad way. Beautifully sad, you know what I mean? That felt like when I was in junior high all over again. And there was a lot of darkness there, but just like her, I'm like, I want to live. Enduring hope.
Woohoo! It lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
I'm glad. You know, it's not like Uni choking you, but still, as long as you enjoyed yourself.
What are you doing? How did you know I was here?
I can tell. I knew you would go to your hole.
I know these little hollows are where you feel the safest.
Shizuka, no. There's more than that. I mean, maybe. Kinda. These, to be fair, these the big stories, the big story-based events are pretty intense. There's also, you know, fun moments, great music. We got the beach episode to look to. I can't wait for the summer event.
I figured you would be here. When anyone is going through something,
also,
they want to go to their safe place.
I'm not depressed. I'm actually quite enjoying myself. And why? Because I have good friends and people watching. I'm just enjoying a story with people, you know? I'm not depressed. I'm actually feeling pretty good. And just like Mori, I want to live. Anyway.
But how did you...
I went looking for you every day.
Doesn't make me any less depressed behind the mask. Damn.
Why did you come looking for me? What were you planning on saying to me? To get out of here?
You can get summons during the minigame inside the mermaid story? Oh, well, definitely do that.
Fine. I'll leave. I know what I did was wrong. I can leave any time.
You can't leave. If you do, you'll die.
So what if I die? Who cares if I do?
I do.
No one wants me to be alive anyway. The more I struggle to survive, the more I make other people's lives miserable.
Mori.
If that's the kind of life I'm destined to live, then I'm better off dead.
I feel like I should put a content warning on this.
It'd be best for everyone if I'm out of the picture. No more people would get hurt. And I won't have to struggle to survive anymore.
Shake, shake. No, no, we can't do this, Mori. You're a good person. You deserve to be happy and live like anybody else.
What are you shaking your head for?
She's playing Mischief Makers. You know, shake, shake. Classic.
I'm sad.
Yeah, just give her a big hug. Yes, I'm not crying, you're crying.
What for?
I'd be sad if you died.
Why? Who are you to say that?
Little Mermaid.
What do you know about me? You lied to me. You tricked me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for lying to you. I thought not telling the truth about this place, that we were inside a rapture's throat, would make you happier.
Happiness? What is that? Since when has happiness had anything to do with my life? Do you think the world has ever reached out a helping hand to me? You wouldn't know. You've been strong since the day you were born. When you ask for help, people listen. When you reach out your hand, there's always someone there to hold it. Not me, though. Being born has been my greatest misfortune. No one was happy that I was born. No one likes the fact that I'm alive. No one extends a helping hand to me. No one listens to my cries for help.
That's not true. I heard you.
What do you mean?
I even held your hand.
Oh, wow, lewd. Very relatable, but Shizu, I'm holding out my hand for you. Everyone hold out your hand for Shizu.
When?
You said it in the bubble.
The bubble.
You said you didn't want to die. You begged for someone to save you.
With or without protection. I can get a glove. I have some mittens. I can wear that. Practice safe hand holding?
It can't be.
You won't die. No matter what happens, you're not dying. I promise.
Oh, yeah, back to flashback.
That was you? It wasn't a dream?
Mm-mm.
I heard your cry for help.
If you can't believe...
And I held your hand.
Lewd. But also, if you can't believe Little Mermaid, at least believe in Bubble. Bubble will never betray you. Bubble, look at him. That's the face of the most honest person on the planet.
I'm glad that you're alive.
Me too, actually.
I'm happy that I was able to save you.
Same.
If no one has celebrated your birth before, then let me be the first.
What?
Mori, I'm happy that you're here amongst the living.
Me too, Maury. I'm happy you're all here amongst the living as well, by the way. I'm not crying. It's raining. It's a weird day for rain. Also, strangely enough, in my room, but it's raining. Just believe me.
I'm glad to have met you.
Why?
Your eyes are sweating? Yeah, it's been really hot. Japanese summers and all that.
I know for Nikke's, birthdays aren't really a concept.
It's raining, damn it.
But since a birthday is a day when you celebrate your birth, let's say that today is your birthday.
All right. August 24th. Mori's birthday. Happy birthday, Mori. Tanjobi omedetou gozaimasu.
Every year on this date, we can celebrate your birthday.
Why? Why are you doing all this for me? Tell me why.
Because I want to save you. Because I don't want you to be unhappy.
Oh, so it is? All right. Just like you have two birthdays? Lucky. Are they on separate days, or you just like double up so you get like twice as many cake and presents on one day? Or do you spread it? I wonder.
But why?
Because I'll be sad if you die. I'm happy that I got to meet you. I was so lonely in this desolate bubble.
Well, one day I was born one day, and then basically you had to be born another day, right?
And then you came and made me happy.
Oh, what if it was like you were born like 11:59, but then you also were officially born like 12:01? That would be technically 2 days, right? It is a quote. I know that. I know anime, right? That's what you kids call it, right? Anime. It is a quote. How does that work? 2 birthdays. That would be the only way to work, right? Birth starts at... I was born in the morning at like 6 a.m. or something. Oh, okay. 2 birthdays. All right, you'll have to let me know how you get away with that. Because then I could double up on presents and cake if I had 2 birthdays.
So, I don't want you to die. I want you to live and be happy.
I do.
Aww.
Aww. One day I was born one day. I changed... Oh. Okay. Shizu, can you bop me? Can you bop me real quick? Like, get the bonk. Sorry. I don't want to, like, explain it away. I'm just stupid. I did stupid. No, not the knife. I said the bonk. I said the hammer. I didn't say you could use the knife. I gave you permission for the hammer. It's Thursday. There we go. Yes, you can bonk me. I deserve that. Gomen nasai, Kiri-san. Gomen nasai. Shitsure shimashita. It's Thursday. It's brain rot day. It's Nikkei day. It's a lot of days. It's a lot of days that end in Y. But anyway, it's good to know. We will, you know, just like Mori, Kiri, I want you also to live and be happy. So I hope you are. And Shizu. And Soup. And maybe Jam. Yeah, Jam could do it. I mean, the dad jokes put me on the fence, but yeah, you know what? Jam. I want Jam to be happy too. And everyone else. Tears run down Mori's face.
What? What is this?
Oh no, back to the sad bubble. Nope, sorry. Too late. Can't take it back. Never. Can't take it back because you spelled it wrong. It's permanent now. It's double permanent.
Mori, are you crying?
Has she been in the hole the entire time?
Shut up! Don't look at me!
Oh?
I said turn around!
Oh.
Turn around. Little Mermaid hastily turns her back. No, please!
Are you okay?
Please don't leave! Shizu will miss you.
No, I'm not okay. Damn it. I've never cried before. No matter how hard it got.
This is all your fault!
Oh.
She's sorry.
Siren? I've lived an unhappy life. I've had good reason to be distrustful of others. But it made me overly guarded. And I turned a blind eye to your kindness. I was suspicious of your affection and saw it as duplicitous. Because I wanted to live, I brought untold misery to Uni and Mihara. But despite all that, you still want to extend your hand out to me?
Yes! I already regret not reaching out to a friend once before.
My heart.
And once is enough. So...
Little Mermaid reaches her hand out to Mori, who is still ensconced in the dugout.
Let's get out of here. Let's go outside. Aren't you going to grab my hand?
Grab my hand.
I will. I will.
Yes. Mori lifts her trembling hand and holds on to Little Mermaid's hand.
Thank you. Truly.
Yay, we're getting along. We're breaking down walls. Not the dust wall. That dust wall is never gonna break down.
Screw it. Whatever happens, happens.
Where's Mana? There it is. There she is, the working
It's
girl.
nothing special.
Wait,
I'll reload
I
it.
said wait.
I've handled it.
Get that rapture. Boom. Alright, we're almost there. We are almost famous.
Woohoo! It lacked a certain pizzazz, but
1,
I'm
9.
satisfied.
So 10, 11, 12. 3 more to go for part 1. And then we'll do the mini game and maybe we'll draw some more. Do some more Gamba? I don't know.
I'm really sorry.
Oh, fight.
You could have died because of me. I can't apologize enough.
It's okay. I didn't incur any major physical damage.
I'm glad to hear that.
Ooh, fight quest. All right, time to fight.
In fact, I haven't felt that stimulated in a long time. In some ways, I'm glad.
Boy. I'm just gonna leave that as is and move on.
Isn't that right, Uni?
She enjoyed it too? Uni's like, huh? The fuck?
Uni.
Oh, come on. You know I didn't have a safe word, but come on. Let me live a little, Uni.
I'm sorry to have made you go through that. Out of selfish self-preservation, I accepted that offer, and you suffered for it. I don't expect you to accept my apology right away. I just wanted to apologize for what I did wrong.
Nadram? Ooh.
I'm sorry. I really am.
At least she responded.
Yeah, that's good. It'll take some time, but at least like she's got like the thing going.
Now then, shall we move on to Siren's apology?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for lying. I thought that hiding the truth about where we actually were was in your best interests. I didn't want you to feel the terror I experienced when I was swallowed by gluttony. I'm terribly sorry.
So you also got swallowed up by gluttony?
Oh, yes. A long time ago.
Very nice.
I was eaten and ended up here.
It's amazing she survived.
And you created this place while you were in here?
She's so smart, too, I guess.
Right.
To think this cavernous space is all something's throat. Gluttony must be really enormous.
Mm-hmm.
Then what was all that silver liquid?
That was its digestive acid.
You mean, like stomach acid?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Worst case of acid reflux.
Any object that comes into contact with it melts and transforms into more silver liquid. Once that's happened to you, gluttony absorbs the silver liquid and transfers it to energy.
Yep, digestion.
Which it then uses to fuel itself.
Time to milk. Milk? What brought that up? I'm not judging you, I'm just like kind of curious.
If this stuff can dissolve seemingly anything, what about the membranes surrounding us?
Oh.
Good question, actually.
When my bubbles come into contact with the liquid, it twists and contorts but doesn't dissolve.
Milk and cereals? What kind of cereal? Oh, right. That is true. What kind of cereal we got talking about? So something about the way, not nougat bits? Nougat bits. That is definitely something that sounds like European. I don't think we ever had that in the States. Interesting. Also interesting. So Little Mermaid's liquid metal is able to withstand. It's so strong it can withstand stomach acid.
It's like two armies battling for territory.
That sounds good. Very sugary, but also good. It'd be the kind of thing I would get, like, if I'm in America. Like, when I'm visiting mom or I'm in friends and, like, you want cereals? Like, yeah, what kind? Give me Crunch Berries. Give me Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I want all the chocolate and sugar I can get.
And the outcome of the battle can shift based on the quantity of each army.
Although, if I'm in America, usually I would be eating more, like, so strong it can surpass a weapon that can surpass Metal Gear. Metal Gear. But if I'm being honest, like, if I'm back in the States, cereal is not going to be the first thing on my to-eat breakfast list. It's going to be, like, French toast and, like, pancakes and stuff like that.
So everything outside this membrane is that digestive acid?
Mm-hmm. Little Mermaid shakes her head.
Not quite.
Did I nod? I meant to shake.
The digestive acid is released in cycles.
Really?
On top of that, it can't affect natural substances. So the seawater here is real.
I'm trying to wrap my head around that. So it can melt Raptures and Nikkes, but seawater it can't do anything about. And liquid metal. So I'm guessing my thought process there is like, is it because it dilutes it too much? Where the acid just becomes too diluted to be that powerful?
Is that why the fish are still alive?
Oh, that's why leaving here without the bubbles is impossible. If one drop of that silver liquid touches you, you'll melt instantly.
I guess that's the turnaround. It's like, yeah, it's got a lot of like weaknesses or a lot of ways to work around it, but if you can't work around it, you die.
That's the reason you stopped me from going outside.
Oh,
I'm sorry for being so reckless.
It's okay.
Things may have gone a bit sideways back there, but we're still sticking to the original plan, right?
About
So the friend she was talking about was Levi? Yep. She was talking about Levi, and she's been stuck here in Gluttony for the last 70 years. Holy bowl.
I think I can get you out faster.
How?
You can?
Really? How?
The silver liquid came out earlier than usual.
Oh, is that why you were waiting? You were trying to wait for the cycle?
So I think I can make the bubble faster than before.
Is that possible?
Oh, remember what I said before? The bubble tree only collects the energy present in the silver liquid.
Yep, so it's like a spirit bomb.
As a result, I think I can create the bubbles about a week ahead of schedule.
So she uses the silver liquid, collects it. Is she planning to use it on herself as well to get out of here?
That quick?
So we potentially only have a week until we get out of here?
Oh.
I see.
I wanted to ask her, like, is part of this escape plan including Little Mermaid? Or is it just the three of them?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. It's just that this is all suddenly moving so fast.
You're right. It does feel like everything's sped up all of a sudden.
I'm going to go and get busy making the bubbles. In the meantime, you all can take it easy and prepare to depart. And one more thing. There still might be some silver liquid in the clearing, so you should steer clear of that area for the time being.
You think there's still some lingering in the clearing?
Although I guess the idea, though, like, if she could make it out, she probably would have done it by now.
Oh, yes. So you must stay away from there at all costs. Understand?
Right. Okay.
Battery low.
Oh no, Headset Chan needs juice. Speaking of milk or juice, Headset Chan is running low. Incoming message. 3, 2, 1. It's 3, 2, 1.
Charging battery.
My bad. Sorry. Sorry, that's Headset Chan. I didn't need to make another. I do need to make a counter for her. I do need to make a churn. Yep, my bad. Sorry. She's thirsty. She's like, I need juice. All right, you got it. That night in the clearing. Yeah, so I guess, like, I don't know. Maybe Little Mermaid needs more power than the three of them. I figured she would be out by now, but I guess that's the idea. It's like, why didn't she escape herself? Well, you should get some water or some tea if you have it. Little Mermaid approaches the massive bubble positioned in the clearing.
As I expected, the energy isn't decreasing.
That's the AA pillar, right?
Why are you?
You saved my life twice now. What's so strange about me wanting to spend some time with you?
Mihara?
Siren, you're hiding something from us, aren't you? And it's got something to do with this AA pillar, and how now it's made of bubbles.
How did you?
I found it strange that you were trying so hard to keep us away from this clearing. I naturally concluded that something of interest must be here. After mulling it over for a while, I quickly came to an answer. Something must have happened to the AA pillar.
Huh?
So the AA pillar we're seeing is made of bubbles now? Or was it digested? I wonder.
Siren, what happened? Are we in danger?
No, it's okay. I can still fix it. It's fine.
Then let us help you fix it.
Yeah, come on, Siren. Didn't we just learn our lesson? Siren, I like you a lot, girl, but didn't we just learn this lesson?
Once we've done that, you can get us out of here. Doesn't that work fine?
Like,
as
you
well?
imagine, you're just gonna burn that bridge with Mori again, and the second time, she ain't gonna give you another one.
No, that won't work.
Why not?
It will take too long. I can't make you wait that long.
Don't lie.
Don't lie.
It's because you're putting your own life on the line, isn't it? Siren, you saved my life twice now. Now it's time for us to return the favor. Please, let us help you.
I mean, to be fair, I buy Mihara's reasoning, because that's kind of how I view it. Little Mermaid's just too selfless. She's too selfless to her own detriment.
Thank you, Mihara.
Arigato, Mihara.
But I can't.
Just let her use that whip. She can whip this thing into shape.
I promised that I would get you, Uni, and Mori out of here. I intend to keep that promise.
What if we refuse to leave?
Uh-huh.
What if we stay here with you?
I will use my Kotodama. If I have to, I will use that to make you leave this place.
You'd really go that far in order to get us out?
Yes, because you're my friends. You helped me forget all of the loneliness I've had to endure for so long.
Why can't we take her with us?
You all are precious to me, and I want to save you. I hope you can understand that.
But, Siren...
Please, I'm begging you.
All right. Fine.
Thank you. Meeting you has been the happiest thing for me.
Me too.
We gotta get her out of here, right? Is the end of this part 1 gonna be like, we refuse, and then she goes, we go together! Or something, I don't know.
Siren, with your power, we're sure to get out of here. But remember, a child who is starved for affection can never abandon the person who gave them love. That is why the responsibility lies with the one who gave the love. There will come a day when you understand.
Probably in like a week.
Down the road, you'll experience it firsthand.
Actually, I also wanted to say something to you.
What's that?
Mihara? Or, Siren? Mihara's really good.
It's about the core Uni has.
Siren? Yeah. I like Siren. Like, having to be able to communicate with, like, those kind of like, just monosyllables can't be easy, right? I want to know how to do that.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, are you? Where's my mouse? There it is. Where's my mouse? Where's the thing I shoot stuff with?
Let's head back.
She's also a machine gunnist? I thought she wasn't. I don't know. Oh, I got a burst. I did get a burst. Unfortunately, it's on a SR, but that's fine. Where's your other hand?
This experiment was a great success. Now who's next?
I would lift the keyboard and the mouse to it, but like, you know. Also, I think there'd be a lot more like shaking if it... After that day. All right, I can't really move the camera here. Okay, look, I'm gonna put it on the mouse. Uni doesn't move from the shelter. It's as if she's lost in the recesses of her own mind. Mihara, who is watching over her, also seems to be thinking hard about something. She stares blankly at the ocean scenery near the bubble tree. Even Mori is deep in a state of reflection and stares at the bubbles moving in and around the garden. For a while, time passes in this fashion, with everyone deep in thought. 3 days prior to heading up to the surface.
Hello.
Hi, Mori. Mori pays a visit to Little Mermaid's bubble workshop.
What? What are you so startled for?
Yeah, what?
It's rather unexpected.
What are you talking about? You told me to come before, so here I am.
Yeah, but that was before. This is now.
I was getting bored being by myself.
Okay, that's fair. No, that's fair. You want to blow bubbles?
I see.
Don't laugh.
Make yourself at home.
Okay.
Mori takes her time looking around the bubble workshop.
There was something I wanted to ask you.
What's that?
What are those dolls?
Which doll? Is this one? Or this one? He's not a doll, it's Mr. Bubble. Mori points at the violet-colored dolls standing in a corner of the workshop. Sorry, I couldn't help it. A young girl with ponytails. A pair of female twins with sharp features. A woman in a lab coat.
And why is that sitting in the corner?
Oh, God. Oh, it's so sad. The white spots, they look like they look like eyes. Oh. Poor mermaid. Poor siren. Lastly, there's a young girl with long hair on the ground, crouching. Don't hide it.
Forget it. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to.
They're my friends.
They are.
Friends?
Yes, people I care greatly about.
Where are they now?
I don't know. We got separated a long time ago.
Yeah.
Are they dead?
I'm not sure.
Well, I wish I could tell her that, like, 2 of them are okay.
You mean you don't know?
Confirmed, at least.
I'm sure they're living somewhere on the surface. Since we promised each other that we would rewrite our stories.
Mori looks at Little Mermaid, glancing at her friends. Her expression is one of intense longing. I imagine.
If you want to see them that badly, you should go to them.
Oh?
Why don't you leave with us and go meet your friends?
I can't right now.
Why not?
I still have things to do in this place.
Like, rearrange the furniture? Like, I'm confused, Siren.
And what is that exactly?
It's, a very important task.
I don't know if I believe her.
Important?
And it's sad that I'm starting to not believe her, because she's a good person.
More important than finding your friends?
Yes. It became that way. I made a promise. I promised to send you, Uni, and Mihara to the surface. That is my top priority for now.
Okay, but still.
I'm okay.
She is not okay.
Really? I'm okay.
Mr. Bubble, lay it on us.
Siren?
Possible? Possible.
Then why is your expression like that?
Oh?
Nothing.
Mori time passes. Until the day to leave and head up to the surface arrives. I can't tell, was that last one 11 or 12? I guess we'll find out in a minute. This
Can I do
I think this is 11. So penultimate fight.
Why does this always have to happen to me?
Get him! Get him!
Wait!
He's right there!
Reloading!
You guys are missing. There you go. Alright.
A rather simple task.
So she has a backpack. Oh, that's her backpack. Right, her utility pack. Get it, girl!
It's finally the day to leave.
Please tell me that they're like, we refuse unless you come with us.
You're right.
You all went through a lot being trapped in here. When you go up, I'll surround you in a protective bubble, just like when you arrived. Just relax and let the bubbles take care of the rest. While I don't know the exact time, Gluttony's air hole opens every week.
Ew.
I just sent out a scout balloon to confirm, and if I'm right, today should be the day.
How do you know where his air hole is? Are you talking about his mouth, or is this thing like a whale?
Once I send you up, you'll be able to go directly to the surface. I've done this plenty of times before, when I sent up my dolls, so you'll be plenty safe. Don't worry about anything. Just close your eyes, and by the time you open them, you'll be up on the surface.
Okay, Siren. Be well.
Goodbye, Mihara.
Thank you for everything.
I don't.
You too.
This means nothing to me unless we can get Mermaid up there.
Goodbye, Uni. Keep being a good friend to Mihara. Mori?
I can't do this. Siren, Come with us.
Oh?
It doesn't feel right leaving you here alone. Let's go together.
What she said.
Please.
Sorry. I have something to do.
What?
What is it that you have to do?
It is... Oh...
Do you know, whenever you're trying to hide something, you purse your lips together. What are you hiding from me?
What are you lying? Tell me what you know.
Want me to take a guess?
Oh...
There's something in the clearing, isn't there? Judging by your expression, I'd say I'm on the mark. Our departure date being moved up, telling us to stay away from the clearing because of the silver liquid. It was all so you could keep something, whatever it is, hidden from us.
So that's something to do with the A2 pillar, but still not sure what yet.
Don't bother explaining. I'll go there and see for myself.
It's because of the AA pillar.
Does she intend to stay behind to activate it and, like, get it to, like, explode inside of Gluttony? And the reason she's staying behind is because someone needs to be inside Gluttony to activate it?
After it came in contact with the silver liquid and melted more silver liquid itself, the energy level started going out of control. I've covered it in a bubble, but my powers alone aren't enough to keep it in check.
So it's a bomb. Yeah, to what Shizu said. Kaboom.
I don't think it can last much longer. That's why I'm staying behind.
To be fair, that AA pillar was meant to, like, what? Eradicate all of those A2 crystals up on the top of the surface? Eradicate the crystal region? Yeah, that thing's probably got a lot of payload in it.
I have to get rid of that energy before Gluttony can absorb it.
Oh.
No matter what happens, this AA pillar cannot be absorbed by Gluttony.
If the AA pillar got into contact with the silver liquid, don't tell me that this all happened because of the calling signal. Is this because of me?
Well, no, not the AA pillar being here, but maybe because of the whole thing.
It is, isn't it?
No.
No.
Something like this was bound to happen.
What are you talking about? Of course it's because of me.
Ever since Gluttony swallowed that pillar, this was inevitable. All that digestive acid that unexpectedly poured out, and the fact that those raptures started attacking this place. It's all because Gluttony wanted to absorb this enormous energy source. My bubbles are preventing Gluttony from absorbing the AA pillar for now, but I need to get rid of all its energy before Gluttony starts attacking more aggressively. If Gluttony absorbs the massive energy reserves inside the AA pillar and redirects it elsewhere...
Yeah, I guess it can do that. That would be bad.
It would spell disaster for the surface.
This can't be.
If anything, you being here allowed me to live longer than I originally anticipated. Inside this lonely bubble, your being here was a godsend. So please don't speak poorly about yourself.
Don't be like that. Come with us.
Then we have to wait for like a couple days for part 2 and they're still charging.
Just close your eyes and let's leave before the pillar gets consumed. If we're lucky, it might not even get absorbed. And if it does...
The Rikum eraser gun.
There's always the possibility that it redirects the energy towards an uninhabited
Or
area.
Vegeta's Gallic gun. The Rikumers. Gallic gun fire! Alright.
Even if someone does get the brunt of it and dies, you won't see it happen.
Yeah, also, they probably won't feel it themselves. It'll be like kind of being at the epicenter of an atomic bomb or something. You're just vaporized instantly.
Out of sight, out of mind.
No.
Why?
I can't.
Why? She's pouting. She's got that, like the kind of Fern does.
I mean, we decided to become the goddesses of victory.
She's doing like that Fern pout thing.
Cinderella and everyone else made a promise. We said we would rewrite our story. That's why I can't ignore this. I can't run away from it. If I do, then I'll never be able to call myself a true goddess of victory.
The goddess of victory.
You think you'll be recognized for your good deeds?
I mean, I recognize her for her good deeds. And my opinion is the most important one on the planet.
So you're some kind of mythical goddess of victory?
Goddess of victory.
No one will ever know you were here. No one will ever remember your noble deeds. Not a single soul will know. You'll have died for nothing.
It's okay.
What do you mean it's okay?
I know what I've done, and that's enough. And it won't just be me who remembers.
Yep.
You
Title
all
drop.
are here. Uni, Mihara, and Mori. You will know.
We all will know
You'll know that I did the right thing.
that I was here.
And for that, I thank you.
Well, mermaid, no. Siren, no. Bad siren.
Siren.
It's okay. This is more than enough.
Nope, not enough.
I'm okay with it. Truly.
No. No. You may be okay with it, but I'm not. Let's leave together. Let's go out and find your friends. You said you wanted to find them.
Remember that lecture Bihar gave you like a couple spots ago? Siren? Good Byron.
Choose life, and we can find your friends together. I'll help you.
Yeah, what happened to choosing life?
If both of us look for them, you're bound to find them faster.
Oh man, I've heard this. We've heard this before.
It's nice to be hearing this kind of talk again.
I'm sure it is.
It reminds me that my life truly is rich with good friends.
What?
Sorry, Mori. You are a really good friend, and I want my friends to live a long time in this world.
Siren reaches out her hand to Mori.
Goodbye.
Siren!
Mori, Uni, and Mihara are surrounded by bubbles.
You will go up until you reach a safe place.
The bubbles start rising up. No! This feels like the end of Wind Waker with like the king standing at the bottom of the ocean and he sends Zelda and Link back up.
Goodbye, my dear friends.
And then they got eaten again. Yay. They just come out. It's like, oh, where'd you come from? Gluttony's like, where'd you come from? And then Kirby inhales again. I'm sorry, Kiri. Sorry, my bad, Kiri. My bad.
One moment. I'll be right back.
Let's get an actual burst going here.
There's no need to be afraid. This is good for you.
Well, we're too strong. All right, and that's chapter 1.
That actually worked? Am I not entirely worthless in battle?
You're not. Also, I like Wind Waker a lot. Is it my favorite Zelda? I'm gonna say it's hard. It's like in a dead heat in my mind between that one and Link's Awakening. I feel like those two are hand in hand in my head for fave Zelda. All right, cinematic time. The bubble pops, and out pour Mihara, Uni, and Mori.
Good.
Oops, Mihara looks around.
It's the surface.
My favorite Zelda game is the one that had Link. Oh, you're talking about Zelda 2, Adventures of Link. That's also a good one.
We really got out.
She did it. My god, she did it.
What about Siren?
I don't think she's here.
She's not?
Then you were talking about Zelda 1, The Adventures of Zelda? The Legend of Zelda?
What's that sound?
Is Gluttony moving?
The sound coming from underneath the ground continues to get further away.
No. No! Don't go! You
This
hear
is
me,
sad.
you monster? I said don't go!
Link to the Past? Legend of Zelda Link to the Past? Maybe that one had a link in it. Mori desperately starts digging.
Take me again! Take me!
Mori, calm down.
Siren! Siren! You can't leave me like this. Please!
It feels so bad.
Mori!
Mihara hugs Mori tight.
Let go of me! You can't leave like this. You can't.
You know Link.
Siren!
Well, you know Link, that funny-looking girl. Link to the Past? No, that's different. You might be talking about Tears of the Kingdom? Oh, Breath of the Wild. Maybe that's the one you're thinking about. That was the green guy, yeah? Yeah, you got it right, Shizu. And he's always going around trying to find, you know, Princess Link.
Siren.
Ah, the bubble popped. Seems everyone arrived on the surface safely. I'm glad.
I'm not! You're still down here! Siren looks around the empty clearing.
Ah, so quiet. I thought I'd gotten used to the silence, but now that they've left, it's deafening. I think I finally understand how Levi feels.
Little Mermaid stares at the miniature doll of her friend sitting in the corner of the garden.
Sorry, Levi.
That is Levi. How did I saw those white eyes, and they were eyes. That's Levi, alright.
I wanted to tell you in person, but I don't think I can do this anymore. I'm really sorry.
She then looks at the faces of her old friends lying in the garden.
Hansel, Gretel, Ave, Cinderella. I'm sorry. I did my best.
I don't like where this is going.
I've waited so long. Surely I can stop waiting now.
Little Mermaid gently caresses her friends' faces.
It's okay. I ended up meeting some really good friends toward the end. Thanks to them, I was able to laugh and forget my worries for the first time in a long time. So it's all right. I'm not scared. I feel good knowing that I saved everyone. That I saved my friends.
Little Mermaid stares at the bubbles gathered in the garden for one last time.
Let's go. Let's head out one last time, with our heads held high, like a true goddess of victory.
Goddess of victory. I'm not crying. You're crying.
I will become a shield which protects this world and everyone in it.
Unbreakable sphere. To be continued. Beep. Oh, I was about to turn the lights back on. Sorry, I gotta take this. Knock, knock. Mori. Don't read blah from strangers. Mori, how's your task coming along? The deadline's quickly approaching, and I haven't heard from you. I clearly saw the calling signal was activated. Why hasn't there been a report? Ah, are you dead perhaps? How tragic. No, I'm alive. Wow, still alive and kicking, are you? Excellent. Nice to meet you, Jian. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you recognize me? You're right. I did hurt my head. I can't recall if I've seen you before. So allow me to introduce myself once more. Nice to meet you. I'm Mihara. My oh my. Now things are starting to get interesting. Can we have a little talk? You and I have left for the surface. Go to the field. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just go to the field. Oh, hi! When'd you get here? Talk about timing.
It's okay. I'm not scared anymore.
Are you not? Why are you not? Did you just not see the giant eyeball that I saw? Is this one repeatable? It is. Need that dust.
Woohoo!
Some dust will
It
take my
lacked a
mind off
certain
things.
pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
And there we go. That's our thing. So, we got memory bubbles that we'll definitely want to do. But, Do I have 24? I'm gonna need more than that. Actually, hold on. Maybe.
I must succeed.
Maybe I can get another draw.
For everyone's sake.
Maybe I can get another draw at this. 7 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not bad. I hit the wrong button again. So in my desperation, I hit the wrong button. Hi, Red. Good to see ya. Let's do the minigame. Minigame time.
I know I'll never see them again, but I still miss them.
Stop!
I'm sorry.
Siren, you're making me really upset, girl. Please stop. Please stop doing this to yourself. All right, what's the minigame? Coo, coo. Uni looks at Mihara, who's sleeping soundly under the bubble tree. Coo. Coo. Uni? Coo? What are you doing here all alone? Where's Mihara? Little Mermaid promptly spots Mihara, who is fast asleep. So you're on your own because Mihara is sleeping. Coo. Are you feeling bored? Coo. What? What's sus? Name one thing I've done in the last 30 seconds that's sus. I dare you. Name one thing. You can't. Bet you can't. Then would you like to play a board game with me? Coo. Oh, Ob taught me how to make these. Not only do they help me learn how to control the bubbles better, but they're a great way to pass the time when you're bored. Would you like me to teach you? Coo. Say yoo-hoo is Siren? I'll try. Yoo-hoo! Uni looks down at her body, bound in restraints. It's okay. We can work together. You tell me where to put in the parts, and I'll move them for you. Cringe. What's cringe? There's nothing about this channel that's cringe. Coo! Why don't you and I give it a shot then? Coo! All right. Ugh. Okay, that last part might have been a little cringe. Coo. All right. It's time for the minigame. This one looked pretty good. Bubble March. Clearly you're inspired. Bubble March is a board game Little Mermaid created using bubbles. I'm trying to read. My bad. I'll try not to voice act Little Mermaid in the future. Minions and Raptures advance towards each other's challenge. Win by protecting the island's towers and destroying the Rapture. Yeah, this reminds me very like Flash Shapes. Coo! So easy one. Target monster, begin the battle. Coo Whip. Research and traits can be reset. Look at these. Summon heroes and minions to fight against the invading Rapture. So you need to summon bubbles to call them in battle. Summon bubbles actually. Excuse me. Minions advance towards. Yeah, so this is like basically those old Flash games you used to play where like you had to get your army to the other side and just beat down the wall. And you just get a constant wave of minions all the time. A hero is summoned one at a time. A hero on the battlefield cannot be summoned again. Learn the hero's unique traits to use powerful skills.
I'll start the game.
So we're kind of here building up our stuff. And we need some enemy. You can select it. How do I do this? Tap the button again. I'm trying to.
Forward.
Oh god, that was not intuitive. Let's get some gun slimes.
I choose you.
I use choose you Pokemon?
Forward.
Okay, we're getting enough now. I gotta figure this out. Towers of Fantasy? Yeah, kinda. Alright, let's see here. Bubble Bomberman. Has a high attack, has advantage against air types. Has ground.
Complete.
Has high HP, has advantage against close ground type rangers.
I choose you.
Alright, let's get Little Mermaid out here. Oh, I can upgrade too.
A little more power. Now you've grown.
All right, there we go. Now our slime army is going. Go, my minions! Can we get it done?
Everyone, gather your strength. We're already halfway there. We're almost at the end.
Get him, Uni. Get him!
Wow, that was amazing.
Is there a bubble butt?
We won.
We did it. I don't know. I don't know if there's a bubble butt, but we'll see. There'll be the dawn of war. Our fearless brothers charge forward, undaunted and unyielding, never flinching from the call to total war. They really put a lot of effort in this game. All right, let's keep going. To arms! Summon bubbles can be used to enhance the upgrade. The higher the level, the more powerful they could become. What are you using? I'm using keyboard. I'm using mouse and keyboard at the moment. I am using my hands. I can confirm I have hands. They can't attack any rapture. Okay, good to know.
Forward.
Oh, those are ranged attackers. Yeah, but once my guys get close enough, they can't really do much.
Deployment complete. I choose you.
Pikachu.
Forward.
Okay, so interesting so far. NIKKE PC client. Yep, that's correct. Basically, I have it on my mobile phone, but I can use the mobile client and use my same account via, you know, OIDC, you know, normal things.
I'll take it from here.
Go, Little Mermaid! Man, she's big. Giant woman. Giant bubble woman.
Complete.
Can I upgrade her? I can. Oh, I can like upgrade like my currency flow? Is that what I'm seeing there?
I choose you.
But Mermaid's taken quite a beating. But she's made it to the turret, the tower.
Forward. Deployment complete.
Let's try these bomb buys. The bomble buddies. The grenade bros.
I choose you.
Use Hyper Beam. This feels like League of Legends with the turret there.
March forward, all together now. Forward.
So this is the part where like when it gets a little bit stronger, it's just like marching and getting them.
You've gotten stronger. Charge.
Charge.
A little more power. Now full. You've grown.
Now I have the urge to play a certain sci-fi MMO. I see. Oh, am I gonna bake it? I only got 2 minutes.
I choose you.
I better stop beating around the bush.
Forward. Deployment complete.
I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I suck.
I guess it was pretty tough this time around.
Consumable currency. All right, let's get some traits. Apparently, I suck. All right, so I can research. Oh, okay. So like this is what it was trying to tell me too. So I can't get pulls. Ooh. All right. Let's see here. We have 2 research currencies. Available Bubble Cinderella. All right. Well, I think having a stronger attacker seems good. There we go. Cancel. Back. Traits. There's traits provide advantages in battles. Okay. Summon level increases. I don't have any traits though. Got it. All right. Let's see if we can try it again. And this time I'll try to be a little bit
Are you ready?
More competent?
Uni? Then let's start the game.
I can see doing that. It's up to you, of course, but like that sounds like you could do something with that for sure.
I choose you.
Oh, I see. So if you have when you have multiple minions, this is how you can kind of like.
Forward. Deployment complete. I choose you. Forward. Deployment complete.
Okay, let's try to upgrade a little bit.
You've gotten strong. A little more power. Now forward. You've grown. You're doing great. Keep up the attack. I choose you.
Where's my gunners? There they are. There's my boys.
Forward.
Those guys did some damage, at least.
You've gotten stronger. Charge. A little more power. Now forward.
All right. Come on, come on, come on. We got this. We got this. We can do this now. Look at my boys go. Look at all my little Blorby boys go. They're unstoppable. You will choose. So you have chosen death. So you don't want to let my army fight? Then you have chosen death. All right, I think we got this.
You've grown.
Yeah, we did it. We did it.
That's right.
I forgot that.
We won.
This could be max limit break siren. Wow. Well, if you get it, let me know. Best of luck there. More stuff. All right. Got traits now. Summon level. Gain extra levels and the thing begins? Hell yeah. All right, let's do a couple more. I do technically have to work tomorrow. All right, let's see here. We'll start with the.
Forward.
They start at level 2 now. That's nice.
Deployment complete. I choose you. Forward. Deployment complete. I choose you. Forward.
All right.
You've gotten stronger. Charge. A little more power. Now forward. You've grown. You've gotten stronger. Charge.
Okay. Doing a lot better now.
Gather your strength. Ooh. Ah. Ooh.
That wasn't me that time.
Deployment complete.
Oh, I'm sorry for the whiff, my man. It happens. You'll get it next time. Don't worry.
A little more power. Now forward.
Okay, what am I gonna do?
That was an amazing
Oh, we did it. Never mind. I was about to throw some more.
Simply the best.
You're simply the best. Hero attack, summoning cost reduction. Oh, that sounds good. Give me some of that, please. And we'll reduce the cooldown. I need to get Little Mermaid in as well. All right. Do I have enough? I have enough almost for one more pull. If I get this, if I can get one more, I can try to pull one more time before we call it a night. Oh, this is bad. I'm in danger.
Complete. I choose you.
These big motherfuckers.
Forward. Deployment complete. I choose you. Ah, we need to hold the line.
Working on it. I need to get Little Mermaid out here ASAP. That big bastard.
Forward. Deployment complete.
There we go. Go, my minions, go, go, go! You almost forgot your Geary subscription, or girl subscription? Or Geary subscription, like Onigiri.
Okay, this time I'll go. You've gotten stronger. Charge. A little more power. Now forward. You've grown.
Girl, got Geary, got it. Got it.
I choose
Thank you. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm trying to fight off warps of matchers.
Forward.
Gragas in real life.
Deployment complete.
I'm not gonna make it.
I choose you.
So you really need to keep this. You really need to keep on top of this. It's like,
It's okay. We can do better next time.
we can. We'll be fine. This game's a lot tougher than I thought it was gonna be. But we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. What do you say? We back out. We'll exit the minigame. I focused 2 ranked defenders and ranked 2 gunners. Okay, good to know. Thank you for the advice, Jam Man.
I know I'll never see them again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry.
You should be. You broke my heart. You broke my heart, Siren. Anyway. Hi, Red. How you doing? I definitely need to get the season pass for this, because damn, I want that pinstripe suit. I'm gonna probably spend money on the season pass, probably spend money on the costume gacha. Do I have 10. Well, let's close the night with another little bit of gambling. All right, let's see what happens. All right. Now that we have everybody here, let's see what happens. Here we go. One more time. Let's see if we can bring her home. This one is for the chat. Oh, okay. Okay, now let's see what happens. All right.
Please.
Maybe
Nicely done.
I need the power.
Thank you next.
I need the power of friendship in my chat on
Soldier
my
OW
side.
at your.
Soldier E.
Let's go.
If
Leave
it says Pilgrim, there's a good chance.
Please.
It does not. So who'd we get?
How about some candy for the road?
Hi, Diesel. It's been a while. Hello.
Let's go.
Please.
Well, can't win them all. I'm not too worried because I can always just pick her up at the shop if I really get desperate. Not desperate, but like if I really want her, really want her. All right. Well, I guess Diesel's getting another limit break. Is that another limit break for me? Where is Diesel? Diesel, there you are. Just the second one, but still, that's good. That's progress. There you go, Diesel.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Alrighty. Well, I think for that, we'll call it a night for the time being. It's getting a little late for me. I'm about to zonk out. I can feel myself I can feel my brain slowly melting away to nothingness. So let me just grab these and then we'll wrap up here. All right, what are these? What are these? Oh, I had a skill manual box? Probably from all the goodies they've been giving us. Zoinks! All right, let's do some wrap up. All right, so that was fun. We did a good time there. So let's do roll call, and then we'll call it. Shizuka, arigatou gozaimashita. Chiri-san, arigatou gozaimashita. Jamman-J-san, arigatou gozaimashita. I believe we also have Soup in the building. Soup, thank you, wherever you are. Thank you so much. Thanks to anyone who showed up tonight. Anyone who showed up to hang out, just play it. So tomorrow, they're going to play more Lunar. I liked how I linked Alexander Butsukushi. What are those? I love the Alexandria armor. It's great. So tomorrow, we're going to continue the Lunar Silver Star story. Our boy Alex has got to rescue Luna. And then we'll probably continue on the Saturday. And then next week we'll probably have a short schedule because I got to go. I'm going on vacation for a couple weeks. But what I plan to do is Monday, maybe some more NIKKE, and 2. And then on Thursday, I think Shizuka and I might have plans. Maybe. But I think that'd be a fun way to wrap up things before we take a 2-week break. I'll think about it. I definitely will reach out to you, Shizu. But anyway, minasan. どうもありがとうございました。じゃあ、また明日、提督行ってきます。Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. Thanks for coming out.